All right, we're red on one side and yellow on the other. Okay, now we're getting sound. We're getting sound now. We're getting sound now.
Okay, I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody might have been sitting out there all day.
Okay, we're going to try it. Let us know. Just send me a text. All right, bye.
Good now?
Yeah.
Hey. Am I ending this?
Yeah. All right. So it appears that due to I have more things I'm not very smart at. But now we are live. We have volume. We probably had a stream, but it was freezing up, so we just restarted everything. So here we are.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're through quarter two. The first match is Bristow 7 and Sequoia 2. All right. So I have Hannah, All Star, All American, All Region, All World, All Universe, All Everything Smith with me, and she knows what we're doing today. So let's go recap the first 2 quarters
Okay.
of what most people didn't hear and or saw.
Yes.
All right, so quarter 1, take it
Okay.
away.
Quarter 1, we started partner stunts. Okay. Bristow started with possession, right? Is
Yes.
that correct?
No.
Or was
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it was Bristow. And they called 4, and Sequoia forfeited. Remember, forfeits can be because the coach doesn't think that the skills are safe for her team.
Somebody's out. Somebody's
Yeah,
sick.
you never know. I mean, they could have had their main person in stunt 4 as got the flu today, and then they couldn't show up. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, when you forfeit, you're kind of banking on the other team screwing up, because if they screw
Okay.
up big enough, nobody gets a point. Okay. So anyway, that's how we started the game. And now we're here. The stream missed our
My bad.
pyramids and tosses. It's okay.
We'll get to see them
We
again,
will
though.
get to see them in fourth quarter. So if you missed them, they get to go again. Overall, Bristow is dominating the game. They have a 7-2 lead against Sequoia right now.
Right.
And after this 8-minute halftime break, we're going into jumps and tumbling, which is my favorite to watch.
Well, typically we would take a break with them, but we're going to stay and kind of go over what we've already been over since it didn't get out to people.
Oh, okay.
So,
Like from the very beginning?
yeah, a little bit. We'll just
Okay.
kind of recap it. So,
Okay.
stunt is a relatively new sport. It's recognized by the NCAA, but not by high school.
Correct. It's not OSSAA.
Approved. Right.
Mhm.
So, it's been around since 2010, and Oklahoma has been around since 2009. Is that right?
Yeah, around that time.
I think 2009 somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I got that wrong. No, it's been since then.
13 is when we had our first high
2013.
school
Okay.
tournament. Yeah.
And that was at Bixby with 3 schools, including Sequoia, Claremore. I believe was one of them, right?
No.
Bristow.
Tahlequah.
Bristow. That's
Nope.
what I meant to say.
Bixby, Broken Arrow, and
Why
Tahlequah.
did I get Bristow out of
I
that?
don't know.
Anyway, nonetheless, so each team has a playbook, and the playbooks are carbon copies of one another.
They are.
So they had a flip to determine who would be home and who would be visitor.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, the home team gets to call out one of 6 plays for them to do. So, like, as you said, Bristow was 1st. They chose
Routine number 4.
routine number
That's what we
4,
started with.
which you like that one.
I do like that one.
And Sequoia didn't come out, so they lose a point automatically.
No, not automatically. When you forfeit, it can be a little trick in the coach's bag, because if Bristow was not very good at 4, even though they called it, so they're probably pretty good. But say they were to have a fall, if they get so many deductions added up from their routine, they will lose a point, and nobody would get a point for that round.
Whoa, so you can have enough deductions that it goes into the negative.
Yeah, I believe it's 8. I think
8.
you have to have less than 8 deductions.
Well, that's a new caveat I didn't even know. Okay, so we got that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they didn't know, so they got,
they got their
point
point.
1.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was Sequoia's turn, and they chose number 1 out of the playbook.
Yes, it was number 1.
Now, they had a few timing issues, and
Mhm.
what we discussed earlier was, and I hate to be redundant with you, I apologize, but it's so technical.
It is.
Timing, movements, presentation, appearance, anything that you can come up with is important in stunt.
Mhm.
Unlike any other sport.
Yeah.
Hitting a baseball is important, but you can win a game without hitting a baseball.
Yeah.
Free throws are important, as we well know.
Yeah.
We won't go into that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't get yourself in trouble.
I already done that. I'm not worried about that. Football, fumbles, interceptions are important, but there's
Mhm.
things that even if you have them, you still stunt is the technocrat of technocrats.
It is. It is all about every little detail.
Minute details.
Mhm.
And like a while ago, the Lady Eagles had a fall in one of their tosses,
Mhm.
and so that's a major.
That's a major deduction.
That's 2-point
Mhm.
deduction.
It can also be a major 2 deduction if the judges decided in the moment that they thought that it was an unsafe fall.
Aha.
So if the flyer an unsafe fall would obviously be if your flyer in any form, fashion touched the ground.
Yes.
That's a big no-no. Remember those major twos? What was it? What did we say? Those are 6 points.
Yes.
Yeah, 6-point deductions. So that's a lot of deductions.
It is a lot
You
of
don't
deductions.
want an unsafe fall for a lot of reasons. I mean, we want to keep our flyers safe for sure.
For sure.
Yep. So we finished the first quarter with 2 more play calls, which I don't remember. I think they were probably 2 and 3. I don't think we've seen any 5 or 6s called yet. And then we went into our second quarter, which were pyramids and tosses. The pyramids and tosses are different from partner stunts because they have to be connected stunts at the top. If your flyers are connecting, then it is considered a pyramid. And in cheerleading, there are a lot of other safety rules that are required when it
Now,
comes to connecting stunts.
when you talk about the flyer being connected, where's the connection point?
It can be lots of different places. It can be hand to hand. It can be hand to foot. They just have to be connected in some
At
way.
some point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's kind of like freeze tag.
I guess so.
Tag.
Tag.
Yeah. But
Tag.
once you tag them, then you're connected, right?
Yes.
At however point it is that you. Okay. So now, third quarter coming up is your favorite.
Yeah, I like to watch it.
And it is.
It might be my favorite because I don't associate it with any like anxiety. I didn't do a lot of tumbling in college. I wasn't ever the astounding tumbler. I had a really, really pretty back handspring, and I could sometimes do a back tuck on a good day.
I can do those.
Yeah, I bet you can.
Yes.
And so I didn't go very high in levels of tumbling. I think in my last stunt year I was in tumble 2, and that was the only one I was in. Had like a toe touch back handspring or something like that. And I had really good jumps, but I just didn't have a high enough tumbling skill to be useful in my college team. They needed lots of fulls and lots of flips that I didn't do. So I probably associate that with less stress. I got to sit back and watch my teammates do what they were really, really good at. And they were really, really good. So this one is fun for me to watch. And it's also really easy in understanding every single detail.
Okay.
So,
All right. So then that's third quarter. Then the fourth quarter is a conglomerate of
yes,
everything.
yes.
This is where it looks like organized chaos.
Yeah, you put the mini routines together.
People are going in every direction.
Yep, coming on the mat, off the mat.
Whew. It's like a traffic jam.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an 8-minute halftime, which, because I said we being me, didn't get it out. So now we go to the third quarter. And she's chosen. Now, does each quarter have a playbook?
Yes.
Okay, so first quarter has a playbook of 6
Mhm.
plays. Second has 6 plays.
Mhm.
Third, 6 plays. And the fourth quarter?
It's a combination of the 3 books.
All right, so we have, this is number 1. And this is chosen by the Lady Eagles. Right now, if I was to judge it, I would say that Bristow's a little more crisp in their routine.
They do.
Just from the naked eye have done.
No, Bristow does have a really crisp routine. I did see their handstand forward roll over here held maybe just a half a second too long, but it depends.
For Sequoia or Bristow?
For Bristow.
See, I thought Sequoia's.
But it depends on what our judges caught.
Mm-hmm. So they'll sign to Brittany
They
as
will.
to who
Yeah, they're on
awards
the
the point.
phone.
Oh.
They got the little AirPod kind of thing going. So she'll talk into her phone and tell our referee what to signal.
I'm so scared. Waiting with bated breath, ladies and gentlemen. That's his third quarter score. The first of 2 third quarter scores, right?
4.
Oh, we got 4?
Yeah.
We get to pick 4 plays? Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4 plays.
Okay.
Remember, Sequoia has
4,
and 4.
1.
No, there's
4 first, 4 second.
4 third and 4 fourth.
16 quarters. That's a lot of quarters.
16 plays.
Oh.
Still only 4 quarters.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Remember, we're by the
Dun, 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 dun.
NCAA's definition of what a sport is required to have.
Like we may have a decision.
To Bristow. They liked your crisp and clean.
Thank you very much. All right,
Okay.
Bristow's going with 4.
Team number 4. So
Now, see, here's what I don't get. It looks like to me that how you get to the mat, I thought that was one of the criteria, like opening formation. So
Oh.
I would think that you would all get to the back of the mat and come out together.
you'll see them do that in quarter 4.
Oh, so that is a thing.
That is the thing.
Okay. Yeah, woo, yeah, woo. Let me see who's going to win this song. Oh, okay. When you take a knee, if you shimmy, does that go against you?
I don't know. Okay, so we had
Is spacing important?
Yes, we had both teams had tumbles that went a kind of crooked. Those would be some form of deductions.
I think the Lady Eagles might get this point.
It was going to be a close one for
Close
sure.
one. I thought their pace is a little bit better. Now, I don't know if that means they're off count.
Yeah, they should have the same pace.
No, I know, but you can see that there's a little bit of variance in it.
Maybe it's energy. Maybe they're carrying the energy you're
Maybe
looking
they had a
for.
Red Bull.
Yeah.
Gives you wings,
Is that a sponsored ad?
No. We don't have. We haven't got that technical yet on our ads. We are thankful for our present advertisers, though. We'll get to them here in a bit. I'll run some commercials.
The judges have started a new thing this year where they do announce if you win within 2 deductions. So if there are deductions on both sides, but they will signal
Like 10-8?
if you've won within 2 points of deductions.
Ooh.
And
So that tells you how close it is.
yes, it tells you
Ooh.
the game is really intense.
So this is basically synchronized swimming on a mat.
You could call it that, I suppose.
Oh, hang on there. Number 12 had a little wobble.
I know. She was saving it really good, though.
She tried, yeah. That's probably going to be a point deduction, however.
Could be.
She weebled when she wobbled.
Yeah. Without looking at 8 count sheets, I think I would have tied that one.
Really?
I think so.
No kidding. So each person can get a point?
Yeah, you can have ties.
Oh.
You can give 2 points.
I thought ties went to the runner. Oh, wait, that's baseball. Never mind.
I should note, I probably should have noted this a long time ago.
It's okay. Nobody heard you.
As the level of play increases, the skill level also increases. So, stunt ones. Look, they tied. I was right. Called it. Number 12 did a very good job. She was wobbly, but she held it until her move count. So she probably saved herself from a deduction there.
Not sure if Game Changer's behind because they only have us in the bottom of the first at Henrietta, and I thought we were supposed to start at 5.
Oh.
I don't know what that's about, but here we go. Number 3.
Number 3, routine number 3.
Okay, I'm confused.
Okay, so what you saw is Sequoia had some modifications. They must not have had enough athletes that could fill the skill requirements, and so they didn't have those skills done.
So is that a deduction?
They're automatic deductions.
It's just a standard deduction or a major?
They are major deductions. Skill modifications or omissions fall into the major category. Yep, looks like the Pirates. The Pirates will take this one.
That didn't take long. Yes.
Oh.
I got one right. All right, so now the third quarter's over.
Third quarter's over. 2-minute break.
2-minute break, and then we get the coup de grace.
Yep.
We get the whole enchilada.
The grand finale.
Oh boy, not the grand finale. Now, is this the point that you would freak out because it's the grand finale?
Yeah. So, well, it's a little bit different.
Better
The-
yet, here's a better question for you. When you were at UCO, how many hours a week did you dedicate to stunt?
Oh man,
Would you say?
we had 5 a.m. practices.
You had what?
5 a.m.s.
What? So you get up before the Roosters?
Yes. And we would have 5 a.m.s twice a week, I believe. And then there were 2 other days out of the week that we had 5 a.m. workouts we had a trainer, One Healthy Bod. Have you ever heard of One Healthy Bod?
No.
Okay. Well, they trained us. They did a really good job. They got us in really good shape.
So it'd be a lot of stretching and cardio, I must presume.
Yeah, it's almost kind of what got me into CrossFit, honestly. Like the style of the workouts is we were doing a lot of body weight.
I wish you could see her face in excitement at this point.
And anyway, yeah, we had 5 a.m. practices, and I would get out just in time to roll the mats, stack them, and make it to my 8 a.m. class.
That's got to be tough with a biology major, right?
Yeah,
Chemistry
I
major.
told you I
whichever
had
it
to
is.
take that gap.
It looks like we got Jacqueline down there. Is that Nurse Jacqueline I see
Yeah,
down there?
Nurse Jacqueline is here.
In case
Just
something
in
happens?
case of,
Well, let's hope we don't need Nurse Jacqueline.
yes, hopefully we don't.
Yeah. I guess I could have played a commercial there, but we'll have time between matches for me to be able to run the commercials, so
Yes.
that's fine.
Each coach is allowed 3 timeouts per game. They can use them at any time.
Just to kind of like collect your team if
Mhm.
something goes
I-
haywire.
I save mine for fourth quarter because
Okay.
after you'll notice the significant difference in how winded the girls are after they do a whole section of fourth quarter. Okay, so
Here we go. Quarter number 4.
starting with partner stunts number 1, then jumps and tumbling 1 will come out, followed by pyramids.
Okay, so partner stunts they didn't do the first time. So why do they
Well,
do
they
partner
didn't do
stunts?
4. We're in routine number 1.
Okay, yeah. I'll shut up. Really not playing as a dummy at this point.
So Bristow was a little late on the set up there. They have really clean loads.
What's a load?
When the flyer's feet are in the base's hands in the middle.
I want to see somebody go in there and do some spinning stuff.
Well, they'll get there.
Oh, okay. Just be patient. Thought both teams were off in their dropping of the flyer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be hard to keep and choreograph when you have taller girls.
Yeah, it is. There's adjustments on both types of athletes' ends, whether you're tall or short. The timing has to match.
Oh, they didn't connect, right?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. If it's a late connection, there's a connection count in the 8 count
Well,
sheets.
no, I mean, they couldn't reach each other.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So that would also
it will be a deduction.
Ooh, look at me.
Picking them out.
Look at me go. Oh, boy.
Okay, so remember, you can get a point for each of those sections now. So we have 3 points up for grabs.
Oh, so there's 12 points available in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
Okay, so
It's important.
so now they're telling them per section, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Bristow took partner stunts. Bristow took tumbling and pyramids and tossing.
Clean sweep.
Not 5. She's doing great.
Go Brit. Timeout.
I'm going to take a time out. 1 minute.
Ooh. So, do the coaches confirm with the girls of what number they want to do?
Yeah, I keep as a coach, I keep a pretty open communication. There's usually a game plan before we even go into a game. They've been in practice with me, and we know what we feel best about. So, as if that routine's available, I'm calling it.
Well,
There are some times when they don't agree with me, but for the most part, the girls know. They know what they feel confident about. I know what they feel confident about, and I know it's safe to put out.
now you have girls on your team, right?
I do.
Is there a number of girls you can carry on your team?
So for high school, there's a limited roster of 16. They can have 16 uniformed girls. If you're playing 8-man, there is a version of Stunt where you can play the 12-man roster, and a lot of 6A schools would play 12-man, and they're allowed to have more girls on their roster that way.
Okay. Now, the next question is there a requirement that all team members must participate?
No.
Like you have 16 girls on your roster.
I have 16 girls on my roster. No. I can use whoever I want
Okay.
from that roster.
Okay. 3. We're going number 3.
Routine number 3.
You have a routine book?
I do have a routine book. It's kind of hard to
Decipher?
kind of hard to read as you go. Oh. Sequoia's not playing 3. Partner stunts.
So that's kind of like number 1 then.
4, remember.
Yeah, 4. Sorry. Uh-oh.
Okay, so remember, we're counting deductions here. Bristow's had 2 falls, so that's likely going to take them to over their deduction limit, and nobody is going to receive a point for this round.
That could be pretty wild. That nobody would get one.
Yeah.
Oh.
They did end strong. Good job, Bristow, jumping back in. See if they can recover through stunts and
Okay, so if it could be to where they're not awarded a point, so it's 0 for that score. Then you go into part 2.
Since both teams are competing here, we are going to see a team come out with the point. But
Or tie.
yes, or tie.
Or tie.
Yes. Now, we had a little bit of timing error at the very beginning. It looked like Bristow started an count earlier than Sequoia. And I can't hear the music super great with these headphones on, so I can't tell you for sure who's right or wrong. Okay, Sequoia had a missed basket there.
That's rough.
Strong ending, girls. Here we go. There we go. That's always what I like to see at the end. Things go wrong. It's just how the nature of it is.
Are you required to do the stomp clap pirates thing?
You're not required to do that.
Right,
That's
cool.
just
something they do.
Team preference.
Okay, I'm down with it. Where will we have a point for part 1? 0. No point. Oh, she's backing up.
Need a minute.
Timeout. We haven't got anything added up yet. Oh, man. So between matches, do they have a specific amount of time they can warm up? There's a warm-up period?
Yep, there's a 20-minute warm-up period.
Holy cow.
I think it's 20 minutes. Now, since we're playing tournament style.
Oh, there you go. You called it.
No points
No
awarded.
points awarded.
Jumps and tumbling.
Okay.
That means our timing error was on Bristow's fault. Okay, so we have a 1-1 there.
2.
Routine number
Dose.
2.
See, that just bugs me about the
You don't like them entering all crazy?
No,
They just have to
because I
be
thought that
set.
was no, because I thought that was the way that there was a point deduction for that.
No, they just, when that whistle blows, they have to be in the right spot to start.
Oh, so you can get there however you want. You just
Correct.
got to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw them do that. CHA. By the way, CHA and Chandler's uniforms look a lot alike.
I know, that's going to be so confusing.
Nah, we'll be all right. It'll be more confusing with CHA on the home side.
You're right.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, we had a little bit of confusion over here on Bristow, but
I don't know how in the bloody heck that these judges are able to keep up with the deductions.
yeah.
Everything happens so fast. It's almost like you got to have calligraphy or something over here.
Now, was this level 1? Do you remember what they called?
I think this is 3. I wouldn't swear to it. Maybe 4? Heck, I don't know.
That's not 4.
I don't know if Corey was late or Bristow was fast there.
Right.
One of the two. Pirates.
Eagles.
Eagles. Fly, Eagles fly. Yeah, not only that about the counting of the points, but getting them tallied up and sent out. It's like crazy.
Yeah. Their judging sheets that they judge from go, as soon as these games are over, they go straight to the judges or to the coaches for them to look at. And it tells them exactly what they got deducted for.
Ew.
The turnover is immediate.
Wow, so they just pass them down then, right?
Just pass them over.
Ain't that something? Here we go. Swept them.
So. Okay.
Timeout.
Remember, I told you.
She's using her
You
timeout.
have 3 of them. You might as well. Like I said, at this point, your girls start getting really winded out there.
So, can I see your? Do I have a bracket? Do you have a bracket?
I do have bracket.
Okay. Oh, so we do have a. Oh, this is a. Okay, I see you. So we have somebody that goes to the losers bracket, and somebody in the winners, and then we have the loser at 7. So Chandler will be up next against Christian Heritage, and then the winner of this match, which I presume is already in the books, is Bristow.
I believe that's
Yeah.
where we're gonna go. Yeah.
TKO'd.
Yep.
So it'll be Bristow versus that winner, and then the loser will be for 3rd, and then you have a champion.
Yep.
Okay. How
Yeah.
about that?
And our overall 1 seed is Bethany, so they didn't actually have to play today.
Is that because they're going to be the host site?
No, that's because they have the best record right now.
Ah.
And so they get to go straight over to
So
state.
they're like, I mean, okay, dummy question.
Mhm.
What's Chandler's record?
We are right now. They're only 1-1 right now. Our Chandler was set to play a CHA, the day all those tornadoes came through. Remember all that bad weather
Yeah,
came through?
canceled everything. Yeah,
pretty much
baseball,
everything
track.
canceled that day. So
Somehow track escaped and went. But they.
it's because they started the day there.
Yeah, like at 7 a.m.
I love how crisp Bristow is in this routine. You really just see all of the bases turning at the exact same time.
I'd get dizzy.
Yeah.
Oh, good catch.
7.
Bristow's got a pretty good squad, huh?
They do.
No offense to Sequoia.
You know,
Here's a silly question. How many regional sites are there?
I believe there are 3 or 4.
So, like, how do you seed for the tournament? I mean, if you have
Okay, so this is the only region for 4A and below.
Okay.
So, like I said, all of these teams get to advance to state this year.
Are there more teams coming in? Or besides Bethany?
No, there are other bracket. I mean, there are other
That's what I'm saying.
level. There's like a 5A bracket.
Right. But this is the only 4A.
4A and below. They're all like playing the same class division. We're pretending they're all in one. Yep.
These 6 are the only ones to compete in 4A and below.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So, okay, that makes a lot more sense. So, hypothetically speaking, let's say Bristow wins out and Chandler doesn't win one. So Bristow would face Chandler in the opening round versus a 1 versus 6, so to speak.
Oh, okay. Yes.
See, and then, or it could be get a bye and the runner up get a bye. And you have, these two, then these two, and these. Yeah. So there's so many different ways to do it. But I got you now.
Yes, this is the
4A 8-man
4A
regional.
below play.
And this is the only one in the state.
This is the only one in the state. Whenever we first started Stunt, Chandler was the only school that was below 4A in the beginning. And so it's really grown.
Okay.
We first had to compete against.
Oh, tie.
Oh, no. Nobody. Oh, I thought they did pretty good on that part. That's okay though. 2 and 1. She's gonna get it.
Okay, so that's the fourth quarter of today's game. Bristow has defeated Sequoia 20-5.
5. Bristow will move to the winners bracket, and they will play at 8 and
versus the winner of our next game, which we're running behind since we.
Oh yes, you're right.
So we'll have the next match approximately 6:35ish, 6:40.
Well, I think that we were taking some extra warm-up time over there, so we might see this game kick off.
Okay, well let's just hang out. Well, let me go ahead and run this commercials.
Yeah, no, I think you can. I think we can definitely take a break.
If we have something that we need to cut back to, that will be no problem. We'll be back right after this on Chandler Lions TV.
For the best fire and life safety services, trust the experts at Freedom Alarms. They provide service for schools, hotels, restaurants, gas stations, and commercial and residential properties. From fire alarm and sprinkler systems to camera and access control security systems and more, Freedom Alarms is dedicated to keeping you safe. Call Freedom Alarms at 405-328-7194 or go online to freedomalarms.net. Freedom Alarms, your one-stop provider for fire and life safety services.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Since 2001, Sean Sullivan Roofing has been serving Chandler and the surrounding communities by providing superior roofing, siding, and gutter solutions. Whether you need a small repair or a full replacement, they provide the highest quality workmanship and a product that's guaranteed to last. To get your free estimate, call Sean Sullivan Roofing at 405-834-7657 or go online to SeanSullivanRoofing.com. Fully licensed and insured. License number 8000053.
For decades, customers have come to trust Landstar to deliver shipments safely, securely, and on time. Landstar services are delivered by our unique, industry-leading entrepreneurial business model. Our network of independent business owners provide customers with personalized service at the local level. And that's what makes Landstar uniquely qualified to help you succeed.
Williams Foods, more than a grocery store. At Williams Foods, we pride ourselves on our meat, and we have the best, the freshest, the most tender meat money can buy. There is no better meat in the world. Williams Foods cuts it fresh every day, just the way you like it. Don't be fooled by big box stores that don't cut their meat on site. We do meat right and better than anyone. Williams Foods, where we still sack and carry out your groceries for you because you deserve it. Williams Foods, your fresh meat, fresh produce, and much more store since 1971.
Need a school letter jacket? Call J.R. Cunningham at Cinco today. Cinco is a proud supporter of Chandler Lion Athletics, exclusive sponsor of the Mark Howard Memorial Baseball Tournament, and the official provider to the Oklahoma Coaches Association for All-State rings and All-State jackets. To order your custom school letter jacket today, email jr at synco@cotc.net or call 405-258-0282. That's 405-258-0282. Cinco, the choice of champions.
Tones Enterprises is a proud supporter of Chandler High School athletics. Whether you want to score a flavorful soft snow cone or be the team hero with a hot, fresh, made-to-order pizza, Tones will make you the real MVP. Follow Tones Funky Snow Cone Tina and Tones United Nation Pizza Company on Facebook to see where the trucks are parked and satisfy your cravings. Or schedule your event with Tones. Call 405-240-7469. Taste the Tones difference.
When it comes to car detailing, no one is better than Red's Auto Detail. They provide quality cleaning and finishing services for your personal and commercial vehicles. From washing and waxing to interior and exterior detailing, they'll make your vehicle look brand new. And they offer pickup and delivery for your convenience. Find Red's Auto Detail on Facebook or call Red at 918-841-0250. That's 918-841-0250 for Red's Auto Detail.
CIC, Citizens for the Improvement of Chandler, proudly support Chandler High School and Lions Athletics. CIC is an organization for the charitable improvement and betterment of the community. To learn more, follow Citizens for the Improvement of Chandler on Facebook. 405 Photography proudly supports Chandler High School and Lions Athletics. From sports photography to portraits, 405 Photography will make your memories last a lifetime. To learn more, follow 405 Photography on Facebook.
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Chandler Dental is your family's trusted dental clinic located on Route 66. At Chandler Dental, they provide comprehensive care for patients of all ages, from routine checkups to advanced treatments. Dr. Wyatt and his team are dedicated to making every visit comfortable and stress-free. New patients are always welcome, and they accept most insurance plans. Request your appointment online at chandlerokdental.com. Chandler Dental, a proud supporter of the Chandler Lions.
Looking for a diamond in the rough? Look no further than Diamond Tag on historic Route 66 in Chandler. From issuing titles for new and used vehicles to obtaining a real ID, such as a driver license or state-issued ID card, Their experienced and friendly staff are ready to help. Need an important document notarized? Diamond Tag can do that too. Call Diamond Tag Agency at 405-258-0222. Chandler owned and operated. Diamond Tag, a cut above the rest.
Apex Clean Energy is proud to support Chandler High School athletics. To learn more about Apex Clean Energy's Sandstone Hills Wind project, go online to sandstonehillswind.com. Go Lions! As a trusted family practice, Crouch Family Medicine has provided compassionate care to the Chandler community since 2007. Dr. Crouch and Janina Wilson, DNP, see patients of all ages, offering preventative care, chronic disease management, urgent care, weight loss, sick visits, telehealth, and wellness visits. On-site lab services and x-rays are also available. To schedule your appointment, call 405-258-9955 or visit crouchfamilymedicine.com.
Lynn's Plumbing is a proud supporter of Chandler High School athletics. As a local family-owned business, Lynn's Plumbing has served Lincoln County for over 40 years. They take pride in providing top-notch work and specialize in residential and commercial plumbing, remodels, septic installations, repairs, and more. Schedule service today. Call Lynn's Plumbing at 405-258-5171 or go online to lynnsplumbing.com. Lynn's Plumbing, plumbing done right.
For the best fire and life safety services, trust the experts at Freedom Alarms. They
Huh. How about that, Kenny? Let me know. Interesting. That's supposed to come back when we come out of commercial, but it didn't. So, can you hear me now, Kenny? Yeah, Jeff thinks somebody might have messed with it while I was sitting here, so no telling. We're back. We got sound now.
Oh, good. It'd be really confusing without somebody talking through it.
Quarter 2, pyramid and tosses.
Pyramids and tosses. Team number 2 is what Chandler calls. Must be their favorite. That's what I would start with. I would always start with something really solid that I knew my team was confident in. That would make us feel good.
I think we got it backwards. I think it's their choice.
Uh-oh.
Not sure what we're doing here. Clearing the mat.
Nope.
Thinking about it being CHA's choice. There we go. 3.
Okay, so we're going to start with 3, which leaves 2 open for Snyder to call for the next round.
I bet 2's next.
Yeah, I bet 2's next now.
I bet 2 is the next one we see. Okay, so what we were talking about a while ago, when, again, me being goofy and not getting the sound on, is that, Christian Heritage is the defending state champions, and you could just tell that they're pretty well organized. You could see their energy coming off the floor after their routine of how excited they are about it. And
we have a little bit of timing difference here.
Hopefully it's on them.
That would be ideal.
Great job.
Good.
I mean, the Lady Lions right now have put together a really good routine.
They really have. And like I
they
said,
it'd be close with Bristow, but they would be beating Sequoia.
Yes. No, I agree.
Oh.
From what we saw them play.
Yes. Shocker. Chandler goes with 2. What a shocker. Who knew?
2-2.
Sounds like there's only like one cheer for the number 2. Show us 2.
Well, it has to rhyme, and you run out of things to rhyme.
Okay, so now guess what you get to do again, Hannah? You get to go over our seniors.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so we said that CHA has 11 seniors, but Chandler's not far behind. We have 7 seniors this year, and 2 of them that have already signed to go play stunt in college.
Jordan Glasgow.
Jordan Glasgow, she's going to OCU. She's going to be a star.
Right.
And she's not the first from Chandler that we've had go there. Caitlin Acoin is there right now.
Okay.
She's competing with OCU.
Okay.
And Morgan Shapey.
And we also had another female athlete back in the day, Sydney Cox, played golf at OCU.
Oh,
we like the stars.
Yes.
And we have a jury.
Yeah, Michaela Dawkins just signed with Drury. And she's specifically going to play stunt. mean, it's a Division II.
Yeah, let's go. Point for the Lady Lions.
Yes. I knew they were confident in
2.
2.
2. Stick with 2.
I assume that we will see Coach Snyder call routine 2 in quarter 4.
Ooh.
You liked that one, didn't you?
Yeah, we got what you want for 4.
Mm. We can see two of our seniors flying here, Jordan Glasgow and Michaela
Jordan's
Marcus.
on our left, right?
Correct.
Number 6.
6. Yep.
Did they have to have numbers?
They do. So,
Nice.
those were really pretty.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Both of those were clean.
I liked it.
Ooh, that could be tie. That could be a tie.
I liked that one a lot.
That could be close to a tie.
We do want
Great
4.
job.
We do want more than 4.
Yeah, 2, 4. Let's go.
Back to our seniors.
Oh,
It's all right.
I disagree. Boo. Can we boo? We were hosed. No.
Number 1. Why they set up for number 1, I'm going to mention the rest of our Chandler seniors.
Please.
Bryn Lewis, Macy Davis, Mia Phipps, McKenna Miller. I think that sums it all up. Hopefully I didn't forget anybody with all those breaks.
And we did talk about Brooklyn Hammonds. I don't know if we have the sound when we were talking about Brooklyn.
We did, but we were talking about having multi-sport athletes. And Brooklyn rushed here from track all day, came to play stunt, and we definitely couldn't perform without her. So we're thankful for her talent.
Thanks for Tiff's driving.
Yes, and for her mom to drive her. The girls were watching her via Live 360. They're like,
funny.
She's in Shawnee.
Is she going to make it?
Yeah.
Is she going to make it back?
Yep.
So what about the other team members that aren't seniors? Who do we have there?
We have I can see we've got JC Cross over there. She tore her ACL at camp this summer, which was a big bummer.
Basketballer.
But she's come back just as strong as ever. You would never know.
Yep.
Shiley Almond.
Okay.
She's one of our freshmen. Alyssa Jones is also a freshman. We've got Peyton Souter as a junior. Is that right?
Yes, I believe so.
Rayanna Berry's also a junior. And then Lizzie Cleaver.
Okay.
We've got Chloe Hyde.
Okay.
And I'm trying to look at their huddle.
Oh, that's all right. We'll let you sort them out. We're going to run some more commercials.
Okay.
And we will be back right after this. And I'll be sure that the sound is on this time. Hopefully. All right, we'll be back right after this on Chandler Lions TV, The Deuce.
Williams Foods, more than a grocery store. At Williams Foods, we pride ourselves on our meat, and we have the best, the freshest, the most tender meat money can buy. There is no better meat in the world. Williams Foods cuts it fresh every day, just the way you like it. Don't be fooled by big box stores that don't cut their meat on site. We do meat right and better than anyone. Williams Foods, where we still sack and carry out your groceries for you because you deserve it. Williams Foods, your fresh meat, fresh produce, and much more store since 1971.
What in the world?
Williams Foods, more than a grocery store. At Williams Foods, we pride ourselves
Need
on
a school letter jacket? Call J.R. Cunningham at Cinco today. Cinco is a proud supporter of Chandler Lion Athletics, exclusive sponsor of the Mark Howard Memorial Baseball Tournament, and the official provider to the Oklahoma Coaches Association for All-State rings and All-State jackets. To order your custom school letter jacket today, email jr at synco@cotc.net or call 405-258-0282. That's 405-258-0282. Cinco, the choice of champions.
Tones Enterprises is a proud supporter of Chandler High School athletics. Whether you want to score a flavorful soft snow cone or be the team hero with a hot, fresh, made-to-order pizza, Tones will make you the real MVP. Follow Tones Funky Snow Cone Tina and Tones United Nation Pizza Company on Facebook to see where the trucks are parked and satisfy your cravings. Or schedule your event with Tones. Call 405-240-7469. Taste the Tones difference.
When it comes to car detailing, no one is better than Red's Auto Detail. They provide quality cleaning and finishing services for your personal and commercial vehicles. From washing and waxing to interior and exterior detailing, they'll make your vehicle look brand new. And they offer pickup and delivery for your convenience. Find Red's Auto Detail on Facebook or call Red at 918-841-0250. That's 918-841-0250 for Red's Auto Detail.
CIC, Citizens for the Improvement of Chandler, proudly support Chandler High School and Lions Athletics. CIC is an organization for the charitable improvement and betterment of the community. To learn more, follow Citizens for the Improvement of Chandler on Facebook. 405 Photography proudly supports Chandler High School and Lions Athletics. From sports photography to portraits, 405 Photography will make your memories last a lifetime. To learn more, follow 405 Photography on Facebook.
For the best fire and life safety services, trust the experts at Freedom Alarms. They provide service for schools, hotels, restaurants, gas stations, and commercial and residential properties. From fire alarm and sprinkler systems to camera and access control security systems and more, Freedom Alarms is dedicated to keeping you safe. Call Freedom Alarms at 405-328-7194 or go online to freedomalarms.net. Freedom Alarms, your one-stop provider for fire and life safety services.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Since 2001, Sean Sullivan Roofing has been serving Chandler and the surrounding communities by providing superior roofing, siding, and gutter solutions. Whether you need a small repair or a full replacement, they provide the highest quality workmanship and a product that's guaranteed to last. To get your free estimate, call Sean Sullivan Roofing at 405-834-7657 or go online to SeanSullivanRoofing.com. Fully licensed and insured. License number 8000053.
For decades, customers have come to trust Landstar to deliver shipments safely, securely, and on time. Landstar services are delivered by our unique, industry-leading entrepreneurial business model. Our network of independent business owners provide customers with personalized service at the local level. And that's what makes Landstar uniquely qualified to help you succeed.
Williams Foods, more than a grocery store. At Williams Foods, we pride ourselves on our meat, and we have the best, the freshest, the most tender meat money can buy. There is no better meat in the world. Williams Foods cuts it fresh every day, just the way you like it. Don't be fooled by big box stores that don't cut their meat on site. We do meat right and better than anyone. Williams Foods, where we still sack and carry out your groceries for you because you deserve it. Williams Foods, your fresh meat, fresh produce, and much more store since 1971.
Need a school letter jacket? Call.
All right, welcome back. We are set for second quarter.
Second half.
We
We're in the
already
third
been
quarter.
through. Oh, third quarter. All right, we've been through those.
Yep, we're starting in jumps and tumbling.
Jumps and tumbling. Okay. Quarter 3, jumps and tumbling. As a hush grows over the crowd. John Britt, 5.
Yes. Look at those high levels coming out first.
Okay. Well, as long as we don't totally butcher this, it looks like we're going to get a point.
Oh.
Hello, Mr. Body.
Here we go, Macy.
Okay, Mace. Great job.
Good.
Kenny probably taught her all that.
Good. So remember, we're looking for less than 12 deductions.
I think we got
for
it.
Chandler to receive a
That
point.
was pretty good. It was really good.
Agree. All skills completed.
Yeah,
You will
okay.
take a point.
It's a way to start the third quarter. 1.
CJ calls routine 1.
We have the stunt owl, the wise owl. Mr. Body's joined us. I know he knows all about stunt. As he shakes his head no.
Yeah. He'll need the rundown in a minute. A different timing on that front walkover or
Yes.
cartwheel, back walkover. We'll find out who's right in the decision.
I gave Mr. Body a copy of the rules and instructions so he could. The more you know, right?
Yeah,
The more you
he
know.
was a fast reader.
He's probably like me, was still lost reading it. Britt's arm went the wrong way.
Oh no. We'll have to fix that.
We have to tie her arm behind her back.
Okay, Chandler's going to take a 1-minute timeout. So they're going to decide which of the 4 routines left they want to put on the mat.
Yeah. Yes. Third quarter. We got started late. All right. 6.
6.
Snyder going with the big numbers.
She is.
That's the first time I've seen 2 numbers.
2 hands, you mean?
Yeah, that too. Well, that was 2 numbers, a 5 and a 1.
Okay.
But I know it. Yeah, you're right, though. Ooh, less than 12. Right.
Right.
So if we have less than 12 deduction points, we will get a point.
Love watching Miss JC Cross tumble. It's so clean.
Is she in the back?
Yep.
She's coming at us.
Oh, I jinxed her.
So this could best be, I know we talked about synchronized swimming, but this could best be compared to gymnastics as far as the technical aspect of it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah,
Because
you're looking
like
at
a little-
skill that would be worth
A half a step or quarter
Right,
step
yes.
or whatever, or lose
Correct.
weeble wobble or whatever. So that's what, I mean,
same minor major
Okay.
deduction theory there. Yeah, as if you're watching Olympic
just no
gymnasts.
pommel horses and rings and all that
Mhm.
good stuff. Okay.
Yes.
See, that makes a lot more sense to me.
Yeah. Good.
Oh. Dang. Probably had 13.
Yeah. Just missed it.
Just out. Good effort, though.
Yes. I think they should try it again. I hope to see them play that in their second game tonight.
It was that jinx. He was talking about the
I
clean tumbling. Good job, Hannah.
No.
Blame Hannah. One of the things too that really is probably hard to coordinate, organize, however you want to face it is like if you have a more athletic girl when you do the like toe touches, she may jump higher than the rest of her squad and come down behind them, right? So how
Correct.
do you
Yeah.
do that to make it to where everybody's trying to come down? I mean, it has to be incredibly difficult
Yeah.
to get to that point, right? Hours and
Yes.
hours of practice,
The
obviously.
girls do lots of behind the scene work to time those jumps. It looks like we ended in a tie.
Got a point?
Yeah, we got another
We'll
point on the
take it.
board. We sure will.
We'll take it.
So we have our last quarter break here for 2 minutes.
So go ahead with that unison on the
Yes. So
like Brooklyn, for example. I mean, I'm just using it.
yeah, no, she can jump higher off the ground than probably any of the other girls there.
Right.
But we need her jump to land at the same time as everybody else.
So she kind of has to throttle back a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's possible. As an athlete, you learn your team just like you learn how you best man the line as a football player,
Sure.
or you might be the fastest basketball player, but it doesn't do you any good to be down the court if we don't have the ball yet,
Okay.
or have control of the ball or something like that. So just like other teams have athletes that are really smart and in tune with their teammates, these girls learn at every single routine how they need to alter their skill level to meet and match the rest of the level.
And in the case of Brooklyn, it may be that she may be more tired today because she ran at a track meet.
Absolutely.
I mean,
yeah, her legs might be feeling kind of heavy today.
I understand that. I truly understand that. All right, so we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Lions trail 9-3, but they're not out of it.
Right, because how many points do we have available in the fourth quarter?
For 12.
We have 12 points available in the fourth quarter. So it's still anybody's game.
Anybody's game. It's going to be our game. We're going to win. We're going to get 10, and they're going to get 2, and we're going to win 13-11.
I like it.
We just kind of toying with them, make them feel comfortable with those
right.
first 3
Yeah,
quarters. Now we're just going to unleash the beasts. unleash the capital stunt.
That's right.
Capital stunt.
The capital.
Comes the fourth quarter. Bottom of the fifth, Lions trail 4-2.
Routine number 3 is what we choose to start with.
Okay. We went with I thought she liked 2. to
I
begin with.
know. She
Let's
must
see.
be saving 2 for her last call.
Okay, we like 3. 3's our favorite right now. I want one of those spotter jackets. Those are sweet.
They are pretty nice little jerseys. Now, number 11, Kira Wilkerson. She was one of my little junior high babies, and I have her sister right now. So the high school team is going to have 2 Wilkerson girls up in the
Nice.
air next year. Kinsey is just as talented as her older sister, Kira. And I can't wait to watch them both soar in the air together. It didn't look like Stunt 3 went very well for either team there.
No. Number 4 kind of got a little bit to her ride a little bit.
So they can offer minor deductions for
she stuck that.
formations.
Who's number 1?
That's JC. I told
Okay.
you.
Sorry, I forgot.
I just can't say anything because I don't want to jinx her anymore. All right. Tumble looked really, really good. So let's end strong with this pyramid.
Kind of a timing differential there. Not
It is
sure.
a little bit.
Hey, hello. I remember when the guy Powder Puff Cheerleaders had a little
Yeah.
so funny.
There's
So
a little
funny.
version of a cheer routine. You know, fun fact, back in the day, Mr. Coach Gray himself used to stunt around with us at the gym a little bit.
Donnie did? Or Jack? Yeah, I bet.
Yep.
A lot of people don't know how talented and strong that character is.
Yes.
Now he's got his rehabilitating shoulder.
Yes. Getting old isn't easy.
Who you telling? Awaiting the points. Judges appear to still be tabulating. 1-1. I'm going. Oh, we got multiple points. We can get up to 4.
3. We can get a total of 3.
Dang it. Oh, looks like we have a decision. Wrong way.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was hoping
okay,
that one was coming this way. Hey.
2-1.
There's our 2. Team number 2.
All right, so we're going to have to clean sweep them from here.
Yeah.
13-11. It's possible.
Yep.
Not giving up hope.
He returned just a little early. It'll just be a minor deduction.
Minors a lot against a team like CHA, right?
It is, yes. When a minor deduction will do it.
Looking good. Both of them are putting together a good routine.
Yeah, those tumbles looked really good from both teams. There's a timing difference there. I should know this one really well. This was a copycat routine from the junior high playbook. Five. Very good
Nice.
ending for both squads.
One, two, three.
I'm glad I'm not the judge this time.
I vote for 1, 2, 3. Going into something like this against CHA, what do you think that the expectations are?
I think
I mean,
that,
I know that you always have to want the best and expect the best,
right.
but you
Well,
have to be realistic too, right?
yeah, I think that it would have been a really good goal for Snyder to come in with the team having the mindset of doing their best.
There we go.
There we go. We'll take Pyramid. That's a 2-time. We took Pyramid from them twice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, sometimes you know that you might not win a game
Mm-hmm.
playing up, depending on what the opponent is. But it's team based. I mean, a lot of times the skills that your team is learning is the goal. And if your team gets better every time, then I feel as like a coach in this sport,
That's a
you're
win.
succeeding.
Yeah, that's a win.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And like I said, the score is sometimes not very indicative of how close a game actually is in this sport.
Right.
Because it might have been a high V. And that doesn't mean that either team is more or less skilled than the other. They just had the cards fall in their favor once or twice.
You know, you talking about the high V, and we talked about the extended elbows. I saw a reel the other day. A guy in class was like, if you want 100 in this class, or if you want a 90 in this class, raise your hand. And, you know, it's like you see a lot of hands go up. And he says, now if you want 100, or if you want an A and not have to take this class, raise your hands. And all the hands went up as far as they went.
Yeah.
And he said, why didn't you give it your best the first time when I asked you to raise your hand?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's kind of like this, you know, it's like you got to make sure that you got to get everything out there for there's no 3/4ing it, if you will, or you're going to get deducted a point.
Okay, we're going to end this game with routine number 1.
We didn't see 2.
We did.
We did see 2?
Yes, CHA called it.
Oh,
we won that
they
period.
got they got it from us.
Mm-hmm.
They did it for us.
They sure did.
Is this Barry on the front right? 25 maybe? On the
That is Souter.
Oh, Souter, okay.
Mariana is currently waiting at the back for Pyramid.
Which we rule.
We sure do. Had a misfire on a basket. Good, strong, solid structure at the end.
Now, does it matter where you connect? Like our girls are connected like at the forearm. Their girls are connected at the wrist.
No, not necessarily.
Just as long as you connect.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the judges are going to look at spacing on the flooring, but there's a little give and take there, depending on where the structures are. But connecting is the goal.
Looks like Mr. Body's having the dinner of champions tonight with a pack of Funyuns. Busy day today, Mr. Body, as usual?
You what?
Busy day today, as usual?
Oh, yeah.
Waiting the scores. So right now, the way it stands and will be is Chandler will face Sequoia next. Which probably be, what, a 5-10 minute break somewhere in there?
Yeah, but it would take about 10 minutes.
And then it will be Bristow and CHA for the regional champions. And they will be seeded 2.
Yep.
Now, I wonder why it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How come it's not 6?
Because there's only 4.
Yeah, there's 4 here and 1. Duh.
4 here, 1 there. Now, this isn't all of the teams that competed during the stunt season in 4A. There were a couple teams. Tecumseh is a good example. They played the season. They just weren't ready. They weren't ready for a regional and state championship yet. But they got their feet wet this year.
There you go.
And they did a great job. They came to Chandler and played a couple games.
Timeout. Timeout from the game. 3 timeouts, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we need to. I'd like to see us score 2 points out of this one. I feel 2 points.
Yeah, we can do that. We definitely can.
How about 3? 2 points and a tie.
Okay, I like it.
All right.
I like that.
We're going to tie the second part. We're going to win the first 2.
Okay.
We're going to win 1, tie 2, win 3.
Okay.
You heard it here first on Chandler Lions TV, The Deuce.
I'm just really proud that you're keeping track of how many points are available. You're doing a good job.
Three, 12. 21 total points. But that's kind of misleading. 4? Oh, we like 4. 4's our jam.
We did do really good on 4.
We floored 4. How you like that one?
Yeah, we did really, really good in Pyramid 4 against CHA earlier in that section.
2 runners on, 1 out for the Lions in the top of the 6th. Get double coverage. Now, is it more points if your legs are higher in the air?
No, but there is a difference in the extension that each of the teams is doing, and I'm not sure which one is the correct form.
Because that girl's like almost vertical.
She was, yeah.
That's up and down, right? Vertical? Yes. JC. We're going to get 1 point if we don't get minus 12. Huh?
Correct.
See? I have a weird question. When you stunted, was there, I mean, for these really high level competitive teams, is there a height and weight requirement?
No, a lot of people think that.
No, I'm just curious.
No, I feel, I like that you brought this topic up actually because it is kind of a negative connotation that people have that cheerleaders have to be a certain height, weight, have a certain body type, but that's actually not true at all.
No, and I mean, clearly, we're one of the leading examples of that. We have
Yeah.
great cheerleaders
hmm
that don't fit what, I mean,
Right, what you would think.
what
And
society would deem a cheerleader.
right, and I think that a lot of times D1 schools are kind of what set that image. Everybody thinks that to be a D1 cheerleader, you're gonna have to
5'2",
do like
110 pounds.
yeah 5'2". If you're over 100 pounds, you're gonna be too big to put in the air. You know what I mean? And for D2 schools, that's absolutely not.
Oh, boo. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
we got one.
better than 0.
Yes.
All right, so that's going to conclude the game.
Yes.
18 to 6 is
18
going to be our
6.
final score. So they will move along. Crusaders will face the Purple Pirates after the Lady Lions and Sequoia square off once again, and the sportsmanship comes through. And okay, go ahead with your height and weight requirement.
No, so
because we have a girl going to jury. Now,
Yes.
I'm saying this because
she-
I've lived this life.
she
Okay.
is perfect for what her coach is recruiting her for. Every team we had multiple athletes that were like that at UCO. It's
Now, but if you had a group of girls that were 5'10" or 5'1", 107 pounds, and she's with them, and you said pick the cheerleader, she would be the last one picked. Now, I'm saying this because I've gone through this my entire life.
I think that that's what society would want you to believe.
Right, but I'm
If
just
you're
saying.
looking at it at the eyes as an athlete and a cheer coach, it's completely different.
For sure.
Um,
But just the average Joe.
Right. Yeah, they
would
would think
think
that
that.
one that they would you're probably right.
But
They would
she's
think
going
that
to
one
college on a scholarship
she is the, and
because she is doing a
she's
specific
going
task.
to go to college for free.
Right.
Because this sport, the stunt, has opened up so many opportunities for girls at every skill level
And every body type.
and every body type to be
There's
able
no
to go.
body shaming for stunt.
No, there's not. And
Not
and
to
her,
say that
and
cheer does, but
your coaches, no matter what you look like, we had flyers at UCO who had to go to training more times than somebody who might have been overweight, because of what our coach wanted out of them. They needed the flyers to be strong, and they had to go train harder than somebody who might have needed to lose 5 pounds to fit into a certain body fat percentage. Okay, so our flyers at UCO probably worked a lot harder to gain muscle than anybody else who had who had the opportunity to base them.
Right.
And yeah, every person deserves a chance
But-
to
and
go
I
and
think
do
it's
what they're
great.
good for.
I think it's absolutely fantastic.
Yes, it's wonderful. I love Stunt, and I love what Stunt is doing for cheerleading and for women.
So, do you know the number of schools that participate in stunt overall through 4, 6A, 5A, 4A?
I could get a list for you during our break.
That'd be fine. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I just wondered. So, Tecumseh, who else was in 4A that's not participating at regionals?
Couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I know them for sure because when the regional bracket popped up, I said, Snyder, they're not on there. And she said, no, they're not going
Gotcha.
to do regionals. So I'm not sure if there's anybody who played any side games or not in 4A, but
All right, so let's go ahead and loop some more commercials. And we will be back right after this on Chandler Lions TV. I said we are.
For the best fire and life safety services, trust the experts at Freedom Alarms. They provide service for schools, hotels, restaurants, gas stations, and commercial and residential properties. From fire alarm and sprinkler systems to camera and access control security systems and more, Freedom Alarms is dedicated to keeping you safe. Call Freedom Alarms at 405-328-7194 or go online to freedomalarms.net. Freedom Alarms, your one-stop provider for fire and life safety services.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Since 2001, Sean Sullivan Roofing has been serving Chandler and the surrounding communities by providing superior roofing, siding, and gutter solutions. Whether you need a small repair or a full replacement, they provide the highest quality workmanship and a product that's guaranteed to last. To get your free estimate, call Sean Sullivan Roofing at 405-834-7657 or go online to SeanSullivanRoofing.com. Fully licensed and insured. License number 8000053.
For decades, customers have come to trust Landstar to deliver shipments safely, securely, and on time. Landstar services are delivered by our unique, industry-leading entrepreneurial business model. Our network of independent business owners provide customers with personalized service at the local level. And that's what makes Landstar uniquely qualified to help you succeed.
Williams Foods, more than a grocery store. At Williams Foods, we pride ourselves on our meat, and we have the best, the freshest, the most tender meat money can buy. There is no better meat in the world. Williams Foods cuts it fresh every day, just the way you like it. Don't be fooled by big box stores that don't cut their meat on site. We do meat right and better than anyone. Williams Foods, where we still sack and carry out your groceries for you because you deserve it. Williams Foods, your fresh meat, fresh produce, and much more store since 1971.
Need a school letter jacket? Call J.R. Cunningham at Cinco today. Cinco is a proud supporter of Chandler Lion Athletics, exclusive sponsor of the Mark Howard Memorial Baseball Tournament, and the official provider to the Oklahoma Coaches Association for All-State rings and All-State jackets. To order your custom school letter jacket today, email jr at synco@cotc.net or call 405-258-0282. That's 405-258-0282. Cinco, the choice of champions.
Tones Enterprises is a proud supporter of Chandler High School athletics. Whether you want to score a flavorful soft snow cone or be the team hero with a hot, fresh, made-to-order pizza, Tones will make you the real MVP. Follow Tones Funky Snow Cone Tina and Tones United Nation Pizza Company on Facebook to see where the trucks are parked and satisfy your cravings. Or schedule your event with Tones. Call 405-240-7469. Taste the Tones difference.
When it comes to car detailing, no one is better than Red's Auto Detail. They provide quality cleaning and finishing services for your personal and commercial vehicles. From washing and waxing to interior and exterior detailing, they'll make your vehicle look brand new. And they offer pickup and delivery for your convenience. Find Red's Auto Detail on Facebook or call Red at 918-841-0250. That's 918-841-0250 for Red's Auto Detail.
CIC, Citizens for the Improvement of Chandler, proudly support Chandler High School and Lions Athletics. CIC is an organization for the charitable improvement and betterment of the community. To learn more, follow Citizens for the Improvement of Chandler on Facebook. 405 Photography proudly supports Chandler High School and Lions Athletics. From sports photography to portraits, 405 Photography will make your memories last a lifetime. To learn more, follow 405 Photography on Facebook.
For the best fire and life safety services, trust the experts at Freedom Alarms. They provide service for schools, hotels, restaurants, gas stations, and commercial and residential properties. From fire alarm and sprinkler systems to camera and access control security systems and more, Freedom Alarms is dedicated to keeping you safe. Call Freedom Alarms at 405-328-7194 or go online to freedomalarms.net. Freedom Alarms, your one-stop provider for fire and life safety services.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over.
Welcome back as we get set for the third game of the evening.
That's correct.
This will be on the home side will be Sequoia Claremore Lady Eagles, and they're taking on the Chandler Lady Lions. And this will be for seeding spot
4 and 5.
4 and 5. You got a pencil?
I already made my predictions.
Oh. I like it. Lion baseballers were down 4-2 going into the top of the sixth. They have plated 4 runs so far.
Man.
They have 1 out and the bases loaded still.
Why'd they wait so long?
Flair for the dramatic, kind of like Stunt's getting ready to do. They're getting ready to show out. We don't want to throttle them too bad in the beginning. We just even want to make them have a false sense of hope.
Be way less stressful.
That's okay. A little stress doesn't ever hurt anybody every once in a while. I do have to tell you, though, talking about stress, doing the state tournament basketball game on the NFHS network, that was the hardest game I've ever had to do in my life. I was trying to be as neutral as possible without being the homer on the side of it. And there was times like Joe Adkins, he's former OSU star. He's sitting beside me, and I'm just beating Joe's leg, and he's dying laughing, and especially when Jake's dunks and things like that. And he could see the anguish of my face from time to time as well. So
just can't stand it.
That was awesome. That was one of my dreams as a broadcaster, is to be able to do one of our games in the state tournament. I thought I was going to get to be able to do softball in the quarterfinals, but they talked to Mr. Jackson at the OSSA and said, if there's anybody we would let do it, it's you. But because of the fact that we got so many games, and everybody like, why aren't we doing our games? So it's just, and I completely understood, and I even said that when I asked, but I had to ask anyway. All right.
Never hurts to ask.
Number 1, next spring, fast pitch, I'm going to get to do the state tournament finals when the Lady Lions are playing and winning.
Wow.
I've already penciled us the state champs. All right, here we go. Ding, ding.
A little bit of timing already on the Chandler side.
Yeah, a little, had a few wobbles there. At that point, it'll probably go to Sequoia, I would imagine.
Not the best start. Chandler's at a little bit of a disadvantage because
back-to-back.
We're playing back-to-back games. But the advantage is your athletes are nice and warm already. So they've already made their mistakes, and it was fresh in their mind. So
2.
Yeah. 2. You got it. 2.
Only had 5 choices. I had a 20% chance, right?
But this is the 4.5, so we're only calling 1 through 4 in this quarter.
Gosh. And away we go.
This is a copycat routine from the junior high playbook. So I know this one very well.
Hopefully they do too.
Very good. In our first game against CHA, that didn't go very well for either group. It was a much better run for Stunt 2 for Chandler.
And we're going to get the point. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, tied. 3. Play 3.
Team number 3.
So each team has the same playbook, and it mirrors one another. If you're just tuning in, Mr. Body joining us, so
Have to do it better.
Trying to get Mr. Body. He's had a lot of watch last year's. Well, that's advantageous so far. Well, hold on.
So close.
Nice recovery.
Hey, I'll take 2 stunts in the air over no stunts in the air. Wasn't super great.
Ooh, could it be 0-0?
In the event that both teams play, somebody will receive the point.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get this one. I feel it. Yay.
There we go.
All right.
Tie the game.
Timeout.
We got a timeout. I think we only have stunt 4 available. I don't think we know 5 and 6 at this point. So Snyder's goal must just be to give the girls a little bit of rest before we go out and do 4.
Can you call back-to-back timeouts?
I don't think that that's against the rules. I guess you could.
Burn them all?
I wouldn't want to use them up that quick, though. Not in the first quarter.
Well, it'd be nice if you got 3 per quarter.
Yeah, that would be beneficial.
Well, that would be a long.
The game would be double as long if you got that many.
We were here till midnight.
Yeah, just because of all the timeouts.
Right. Landon Earp at the plate. 7-4 lines. 5 runs in the top of the 6th. I don't think we have a hit. Caden Scribner had 2 strikes on him. He got hit by a pitch. We give you all kinds of coverage here on Chandler Lions TV.
So it's,
if softball was playing, we could swap over there and check softball.
It's spring.
Track was today. Did you go to track today? 4.
Routine number 4.
Good call, Hannah. Snyder said, we know 4.5.
Yes. Hey, we're looking for less than 12 points and deductions here.
I think we got it. Macy's going to be a rock star. And everybody else.
I like it so far.
Me too.
Good. Hey.
I think that'll do it.
Yeah, there's a couple wobbles, and we do have a couple of skill modifications in that, but as long as they stay under that 12-point total, then we should see the point.
Well, we picked it both, but they may not be able to do that specific routine or that number. So if they pick a number that we can't do, then they'll be on the floor by themselves. But they can have enough deductions that they don't award a point like that. You have 12 deduction points, right?
12 deductions.
12 deduction points, then you don't get a point. Did you think there was that many deductions?
I think it has to do with our modifications. The modifications count as a major, so that's 4 points.
Ooh.
And we have 2.
Like, what would that have looked like? What would the modification have been?
We had a modification at the beginning. After she stands on Macy's shoulders, it's supposed to, the flyer is supposed to spin while she rotates backwards. And we modified that to just the rotation backwards for safety. But that's an automatic deduction. So when you add all of those up, it was probably very, very close because they did a very good job. All
Shoot.
those little wobbles. Yep.
Shoot. Little wobbles turn into big things. When they weeble, they wobble. All right, so we're now going into
The second quarter.
second quarter.
Pyramids and tosses. And it's all tied up.
2 apiece. I like our chance in this skill set.
Yes. Yeah.
Is this our best skill set, you
We've
think?
been doing really good. We've done really well today in pyramids and tosses, honestly. I like it. I always like pyramids and tosses better than partner stunts because there's 8 people on the mat working together.
Sure.
And that's nicer. The more people you have working for the same goal, the better, right?
Synergism. You know what that is?
Yeah.
It's a group of people working towards a common goal. Synergism.
Starting with routine number 1 again.
Tell me what you're seeing.
I did see a difference in connection timing. If I was a judge, I would have marked that in my notes and then come back to it later. Both teams ending really well. It's really going to come down to that first connection timing. Sequoia grabbed hands way faster than Chandler did. But Chandler looked pretty confident in their connection times.
Oh, the tension.
We'll see.
So nervous.
Oh, I think we're going to take that one, aren't we?
Christian Goller doubled on a line drive, scored 3.
Okay. Looks like Sequoia's timing was true.
Shoot. Oh, this is 2. This is our jam.
This is 2. This is what we like.
Lions have scored 11 in the 6th inning and lead 13-4.
As they do that, I'm going to look at that count timing so I can
we
make
need to
a
beat 'em
note
14
for
to
Coach Snyder.
Yeah. Looks like some more timing. Oh, nifty. All right. Holy guacamole. Chandler, let's go. Tied it up.
There we go.
3-3. 3.
Team number 3.
This one's our jam also.
Yeah, we did good at this one earlier too.
3-3-3 is key. Oh, I don't really know what the cheer is there. Does the JH have cheers for their numbers?
They do. Yeah. They theirs is 3-3 give the T.
Okay. Well, looks like the Lady Lions have a few bobbles over here for Sequoia.
A little bit of timing. That was very pretty, Kira. Our timing has been a little weird on this pyramid all day. I'm also going to note that for Coach Snyder.
Oh, both teams receiving a point.
Gotta go routine number 4.
That's all we got left. 4, 4, we want more.
Hey.
All right. I think we made it under the.
Looks good. Yeah,
I think we made it under the count.
Modifications at the beginning. Our libs were not extended libs; they were prep libs.
What's a lib?
Oh, when they're on one leg.
Oh.
They look like kind of like they're holding the Statue of Liberty.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you now. Yay.
We'll take that one.
All right.
Okay.
Timeout. Halftime.
Halftime.
Run
Lions
before the line gets long.
Lions are in the lead.
We'll be back on Chandler Lions TV.
For the best fire and life safety services, trust the experts at Freedom Alarms. They provide service for schools, hotels, restaurants, gas stations, and commercial and residential properties. From fire alarm and sprinkler systems to camera and access control security systems and more, Freedom Alarms is dedicated to keeping you safe. Call Freedom Alarms at 405-328-7194 or go online to freedomalarms.net. Freedom Alarms, your one-stop provider for fire and life safety services.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Since 2001, Sean Sullivan Roofing has been serving Chandler and the surrounding communities by providing superior roofing, siding, and gutter solutions. Whether you need a small repair or a full replacement, they provide the highest quality workmanship and a product that's guaranteed to last. To get your free estimate, call Sean Sullivan Roofing at 405-834-7657 or go online to SeanSullivanRoofing.com. Fully licensed and insured. License number 8000053.
For decades, customers have come to trust Landstar to deliver shipments safely, securely, and on time. Landstar services are delivered by our unique, industry-leading entrepreneurial business model. Our network of independent business owners provide customers with personalized service at the local level. And that's what makes Landstar uniquely qualified to help you succeed.
Williams Foods, more than a grocery store. At Williams Foods, we pride ourselves on our meat, and we have the best, the freshest, the most tender meat money can buy. There is no better meat in the world. Williams Foods cuts it fresh every day, just the way you like it. Don't be fooled by big box stores that don't cut their meat on site. We do meat right and better than anyone. Williams Foods, where we still sack and carry out your groceries for you because you deserve it. Williams Foods, your fresh meat, fresh produce, and much more store since 1971.
Need a school letter jacket? Call J.R. Cunningham at Cinco today. Cinco is a proud supporter of Chandler Lion Athletics, exclusive sponsor of the Mark Howard Memorial Baseball Tournament, and the official provider to the Oklahoma Coaches Association for all-state rings and all-state jackets. To order your custom school letter jacket today, email jr at synco@cotc.net or call 405-258-0282. That's 405-258-0282. Cinco, the choice of champions.
Tones Enterprises is a proud supporter of Chandler High School athletics. Whether you want to score a flavorful soft snow cone or be the team hero with a hot, fresh, made-to-order pizza, Tones will make you the real MVP. Follow Tones Funky Snow Cone Tina and Tones United Nation Pizza Company on Facebook to see where the trucks are parked and satisfy your cravings. Or schedule your event with Tones. Call 405-240-7469. Taste the Tones difference.
When it comes to car detailing, no one is better than Red's Auto Detail. They provide quality cleaning and finishing services for your personal and commercial vehicles. From washing and waxing to interior and exterior detailing, they'll make your vehicle look brand new. And they offer pickup and delivery for your convenience. Find Red's Auto Detail on Facebook or call Red at 918-841-0250. That's 918-841-0250 for Red's Auto Detail.
CIC, Citizens for the Improvement of Chandler, proudly support Chandler High School and Lions athletics. CIC is an organization for the charitable improvement and betterment of the community. To learn more, follow Citizens for the Improvement of Chandler on Facebook. 405 Photography proudly supports Chandler High School and Lions athletics. From sports photography to portraits, 405 Photography will make your memories last a lifetime. To learn more, follow 405 Photography on Facebook.
For the best fire and life safety services, trust the experts at Freedom Alarms. They provide service for schools, hotels, restaurants, gas stations, and commercial and residential properties. From fire alarm and sprinkler systems to camera and access control security systems and more, Freedom Alarms is dedicated to keeping you safe. Call Freedom Alarms at 405-328-7194 or go online to freedomalarms.net. Freedom Alarms, your one-stop provider for fire and life safety services.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Since 2001, Sean Sullivan Roofing has been serving Chandler and the surrounding communities by providing superior roofing, siding, and gutter solutions. Whether you need a small repair or a full replacement, they provide the highest quality workmanship and a product that's guaranteed to last. To get your free estimate, call Sean Sullivan Roofing at 405-834-7657 or go online to SeanSullivanRoofing.com. Fully licensed and insured. License number 8000053.
For decades, customers have come to trust Landstar to deliver shipments safely, securely, and on time. Landstar services are delivered by our unique, industry-leading entrepreneurial business model. Our network of independent business owners provide customers with personalized service at the local level. And that's what makes Landstar uniquely qualified to help you succeed.
Williams Foods, more than a grocery store. At Williams Foods, we pride ourselves on our meat, and we have the best, the freshest, the most tender meat money can buy. There is no better meat in the world. Williams Foods cuts it fresh every day, just the way you like it. Don't be fooled by big box stores that don't cut their meat on site. We do meat right and better than anyone. Williams Foods, where we still sack and carry out your groceries for you because you deserve it. Williams Foods, your fresh meat, fresh produce, and much more store since 1971.
Need a school letter jacket? Call J.R. Cunningham at Cinco today. Cinco is a proud supporter of Chandler Lion Athletics, exclusive sponsor of the Mark Howard Memorial Baseball Tournament, and the official provider to the Oklahoma Coaches Association for All-State rings and All-State jackets. To order your custom school letter jacket today, email jr at synco@co.
Here we go. We are back, I do believe. Test.
We go. Starting Jensen tumbling with routine number 5. This one went well for us in a game against CHA, so hopefully we fare the same here.
I like the fact that we're the only one who can get a point.
Yes. I think that one went really well.
I bet we get this point. All right, we got volume.
Oh, you're making sure that we were good?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. It's been one of those days with the broadcast. We had to start completely all over after we've been 20 minutes through the explanations of everything, and the stream was down, and it was just had to restart vMix. Just one of those days. But I have the legend with me, so yeah, she recovered, adapted. I don't like how long it's taking to tallying these points, though.
Oh.
Yeah, this point. Give us the point.
You want the point.
We're going to take your table, that Lacey. They're going to. Okay, uh-oh. She's using her fingers. She's counting. Oh, boy. Oh, it's a nail biter, folks.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
I don't think we got one. I think it's a 0. Yep.
Bummer.
I saw her make an L. Does that mean it looked like they both wrote L's on their score sheets?
No, I don't know.
Like lost a point, maybe, or something? I don't know.
No.
That was crucial.
And that, if you were watching, we did all the skills really well. It comes down to the extra steps.
Did they have a modification?
They did. Sequoia did not do the back extension rolls to the double back handspring.
Give me some of that.
Yeah. And that's
a major 2-point violation. Deduction.
You're getting there, kinda.
Kinda.
I don't know if your terminology is correct, but you've got the right idea.
Well, that's half the battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that modification will be enough to propel us to a point.
I agree. I think that will do it. I didn't see any major mistakes from Chandler, so the modifications should seal the point for us.
Buchanan. Yeah.
I like it.
I like it a lot. 4.
Routine 4.
There you go. Mr. Body was asking about 4 during the break. 4s are different for each, right? Each quarter 4s are different?
You can know tumble 4 and not participate in stunt 4.
We're all learning together, Scott. Most of us are learning together anyway. Somebody's got a timing issue, huh?
Yeah, there's a little bit. We struggled with this one earlier today.
I think we're off a count.
I think.
Yeah. I think we did not get that point. Shows you what I know. Maybe they were ahead of point, but there was some
true.
Definitely a timing discrepancy,
There's
right?
definitely a discrepancy.
Oh, no. 2.
Team number
2. We want 2. Show us 2. I feel this is where the parents should be chanting as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty tight both
It
ways.
was pretty tight. I did watch JC and Shiley got off count. They were mirroring each other and they cleaned at different times, but
shoot.
We'll tie it and take it.
Tie. 1 point each.
Hey.
Two-minute fourth quarter coming up. 12. 3-3-3.
Still anybody's game.
3-3-3-3.
Yeah. 4 threes.
Still anyone's game. Unlike the baseball game. Lions have played it another run with the bases loaded.
I like it.
Top of 7. It appears that we're trying to run up the score, but we're really not, because in district baseball they have point differential like football.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 10-run point differential. So
okay, so we want that.
Yes. Yes. It was very important that we scored that 10th run in the 7th to be ahead.
We'll see.
I would like to have a couple of insurance runs in case something were to happen.
Right.
Weird.
You never know.
Yes. We had a bad third inning and gave up 4 runs. So the championships for Stunt are 95% at OBU.
I think so. I should have looked that up.
15th
15th and 16th are the dates.
So that's next Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yep.
Now, is there like certain classes one day?
Yeah.
There's like 4A, 5A, 6A, right?
There is 4A and below. And then there
Which is us.
Yes.
We're the below.
There's a 12-man bracket.
Ah.
And then there is an 8-man bracket. So on Tuesday, you'll see 5A. The 5A will play, and 12-man brackets are on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, you'll see the 6A East and West play, and then 4A and below.
Which is us.
Yeah.
These 5 squads.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we scored another run. Bechtel.
Snyder is calling routine 4. I remember in Stunt 4, We had too many deductions to get a point, so here we're going to try to really tighten things up and only have our deductions come from the 2 modifications that we have in this skill.
So she's supposed to twist here?
Yeah, there would be an extra twist of the flyer instead of her just popping off the back.
So that's where the 2-point major comes from?
That is, yeah, one of the major deductions.
Gotcha.
And all those baubles count against us.
Uh-oh.
That's coming strong, Pyramid 4. Kind of crumbled here. It's okay. The girls are tired. Remember,
Boy,
this is the end of a second game.
I was really just sitting here thinking about how exhausting that has to be. I mean, because they truly, and I'm not making any excuses, but I'm just saying the matter of the fact is that they just competed in an entire game,
Mm-hmm.
and they had about 8 minutes to recoup and go again with a 8-minute halftime. And this fourth quarter is rigorous.
Yeah, it's very intense.
That's about what I figured.
Yeah, it's okay.
We'll
though.
take that.
We had to play this level 4, whether we liked it or not. I think that's a good call from Coach Snyder. 1 minute, we'll do really well. Give him an extra minute of rest.
It doesn't seem like a whole lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it really
does
is, right?
help when you, especially in these young athletes, when you actually look at studies with their heart rates recover a lot faster than us old people. So they can spike up into the 200s, and within that minute, they can come back down into a 150 range, which is really pretty good for them to stay in for the game.
Listen, if there's people that know about heart rates, me, because I'm getting an iron infusion tomorrow because I'm anemic with bad red blood cell count.
Yeah.
So I'll have to rest when I first get out the front door here at Freeman and then
break.
It's downhill, so maybe I can just sit on my walker and just roll. Yeah. I might wind up in the fence at the baseball field or something.
Yeah.
That gravel though might do a number on me.
When I was a senior, I ran my my little red Camaro through the fence at the softball field.
Did you really?
I did.
How did you do that?
It was unfortunate.
Come on, let's hear that
It
story.
was the morning of our homecoming pep assembly, and it had rained, and I was trying to come in pretty quick.
Coming in hot?
Yeah, and I just hit a
Got a
mud
little
puddle. Hit a mud puddle and slid right through the fence.
Whoops. Was that the one my dad had to fix, probably?
Probably. I had to pull my car out. It was super embarrassing.
Oh, gosh.
There's like football boys pushing it, and
All right.
looks like level 1.
Now,
Good.
does each group, I noticed that the spotters, are they also used as counters?
They can stand out there and count. They're definitely not out of breath. You could use them to your advantage. if they knew the counts for your routine, they'd be really helpful. They give you dip counts and set out counts. I'm going to have to compliment Miss Mia Phipps on those rolls, the forward and backward roll. They looked really, really nice.
Where's she at? What number is she?
She's number 20.
Number 20, all right.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a 20 or 28.
Yes, 20. Over on the far right?
Yeah.
I do believe that's 20.
Brooklyn almost missed it, but that's okay. She made it. We almost fixed that connection count.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
They are exhausted.
They are
Poor girls.
exhausted. Unfortunately, those dismounts are going to affect the scoring. Yep. That was really unfortunate to get that far.
I hope that
And then your dismount is.
I hope it's zeros all the way across.
No, when both teams play, somebody gets the point.
Oh no.
There's only 0 points if one team.
Well, we need one in a bad way.
Yeah. Hopefully tumbling went our way.
Lions are victorious 15-4 at Henrietta. Pick up the 10 runs needed in district play. Remain undefeated in district play.
Oh, we took partner stunts. I'll take that. Right.
Ball game.
Take that. 3 points for Chandler.
3-1. Tied in the last one.
3-1.
We got 2 left or just 1?
3. I think we got points in all 3 of
No,
those.
no, I'm saying there's one more quarter or one more portion to this quarter. 1, 2.
I think there's still 2 more.
Still 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we got to have a point. We get 1 point out of 2, we win.
Okay. All right.
Because they can only get 3 and 3, right?
We can win in this next.
We get 1, it's over.
Okay.
Doesn't
then
matter.
It's more than what they could get next. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at you already doing the math. That's an evolution of Stunt, actually. Whenever we first started Stunt, the scores were all kinds of wild. You could get you would get 2 points for winning something, and then when you got to the fourth quarter, there was all kinds of points available. You could get 1 or 2 or 3 points. It was really wild. Like, the scores were, I can't even explain to you.
So they kind of reeled them in to make it more...
To make it easier to follow, because it was so confusing.
Now, a lot of the times when you are an insomniac like I am and you're surfing channels, you'll see Stunt on like ESPN2 or something like that. I mean, that's the NCAA stuff, right?
Yeah.
The national competitions, D1, D2 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe on the Ocho.
And there's all kinds of different cheerleading competitions. There's Stunt now, and there's game day competitions, which are more crowd based, and then there's like competitive cheer, which is more of like a performance.
Yeah.
Then you have all stars, which is even crazier.
Okay, here we go. We're starting out with 1, 2.
2.
I think 2 is our jam.
Yeah, we just did 1, so we couldn't call 1 again.
Thought maybe they'd make an exception for us.
Let us do it one more time.
We won that. We got 3 points. Can we do it again? You got to be a trusting soul to do this, right?
Yes.
If you're a flyer. off balance there for, yeah. That'll be only a 1, right? You think? 1 point deduction, maybe?
Well, it'll be a major one, which is 4 points.
Oof. Bad for them, good for us.
Yes. Clean count was still off there, so I made a note for Coach Snyder. She can go over that. Should be a pretty easy fix in one practice. But overall, still really solid tumbling routines from both teams.
Aw, he brought. Aw, how sweet.
That is so sweet.
If you wondered what we were talking about, there's a young man walked in with flowers, presuming that his girlfriend is one of the stunters on one of the teams.
Sitting in the Bristow section.
Whoever it is, he got a lot of brownie points.
Yes, he did.
Good routine. I think that'll do it. I think
was-
it'll seal the deal.
I think that was a very good round for us.
And what this particularly has implications for seeding at the state competition next Wednesday. Brittany's going to give us the good news. She's going to have some good news for us, Hannah.
I feel it.
I feel it.
Feel it.
I don't know which side. 1, 2, or 3. Just one. Hey, there you go.
1.
That'll do it. Oh, 1 tie. 3 points total?
Mm-hmm.
How about that? 3. Is this our first regional victory match?
This is our first. Well, in this regional, yeah.
No, I mean, like, did we win a match in regionals last year?
We didn't have. I don't remember regionals last year.
So this is our first regional competition?
No, they
Stunt?
would have had regionals last year. But yes, this is our first season with a couple wins. So
Nice.
yeah.
Look at us growing. But that's what you talked about earlier was, it may not be you may not be the overall winner, but to improve into like a victory into this regional competition is year-to-year improvement, multiple wins in the season.
That's right.
More people interested coming. So there you go, right?
Yeah, growth.
Growth.
It raises the standard every year.
I think Randy's baby's getting ready to start tumbling.
She's anything like Reese. It won't take her long to catch on.
Really? Sure.
My little ones, Sterling and Reese, are only a couple days apart.
Really?
I guess about 2 weeks. Reese's birthday is like June 22nd, and Sterling was born on July 3rd. But they were both newborns, not even a month old at our first choreography
Wow.
day.
That's awesome.
A little bit of timing issues there. We'll recover and reset for the end of this pyramid. Kira's kick looked really pretty last time. We'll take it. Boy, had a little bit of a mishap and missed a lot of the ending of that pyramid. Good, strong ending for a tiring game.
It was tiring. I'm tired.
A quick decision. Nobody got points in partner stunt. Chandler will take a point in tumbling and the final pyramid.
Phew. My. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Body. We appreciated you having you.
Good to see you. All right, we're going to take a break.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Lady Lions are victorious and will be the
Seed 4.
seed 4. Does that means okay? Yeah.
I'll show you during a break. I'll show you the state tournament bracket.
All right, we'll be back right after this on Chandler Lions TV.
For the best fire and life safety services, trust the experts at Freedom Alarms. They provide service for schools, hotels, restaurants, gas stations, and commercial and residential properties. From fire alarm and sprinkler systems to camera and access control security systems and more, Freedom Alarms is dedicated to keeping you safe. Call Freedom Alarms at 405-328-7194 or go online to freedomalarms.net. Freedom Alarms, your one-stop provider for fire and life safety services.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Since 2001, Sean Sullivan Roofing has been serving Chandler and the surrounding communities by providing superior roofing, siding, and gutter solutions. Whether you need a small repair or a full replacement, they provide the highest quality workmanship and a product that's guaranteed to last. To get your free estimate, call Sean Sullivan Roofing at 405-834-7657 or go online to SeanSullivanRoofing.com. Fully licensed and insured. License number 8000053.
For decades, customers have come to trust Landstar to deliver shipments safely, securely, and on time. Landstar services are delivered by our unique, industry-leading entrepreneurial business model. Our network of independent business owners provide customers with personalized service at the local level. And that's what makes Landstar uniquely qualified to help you succeed.
Williams Foods, more than a grocery store. At Williams Foods, we pride ourselves on our meat, and we have the best, the freshest, the most tender meat money can buy. There is no better meat in the world. Williams Foods cuts it fresh every day, just the way you like it. Don't be fooled by big box stores that don't cut their meat on site. We do meat right and better than anyone. Williams Foods, where we still sack and carry out your groceries for you because you deserve it. Williams Foods, your fresh meat, fresh produce, and much more store since 1971.
Need a school letter jacket? Call J.R. Cunningham at Cinco today. Cinco is a proud supporter of Chandler Lion Athletics, exclusive sponsor of the Mark Howard Memorial Baseball Tournament, and the official provider to the Oklahoma Coaches Association for All-State rings and All-State jackets. To order your custom school letter jacket today, email jr at synco@cotc.net or call 405-258-0282. That's 405-258-0282. Cinco, the choice of champions.
Tones Enterprises is a proud supporter of Chandler High School athletics. Whether you want to score a flavorful soft snow cone or be the team hero with a hot, fresh, made-to-order pizza, Tones will make you the real MVP. Follow Tones Funky Snow Cone Tina and Tones United Nation Pizza Company on Facebook to see where the trucks are parked and satisfy your cravings. Or schedule your event with Tones. Call 405-240-7469. Taste the Tones difference.
When it comes to car detailing, no one is better than Red's Auto Detail. They provide quality cleaning and finishing services for your personal and commercial vehicles. From washing and waxing to interior and exterior detailing, they'll make your vehicle look brand new. And they offer pickup and delivery for your convenience. Find Red's Auto Detail on Facebook or call Red at 918-841-0250. That's 918-841-0250 for Red's Auto Detail.
CIC, Citizens for the Improvement of Chandler, proudly support Chandler High School and Lions athletics. CIC is an organization for the charitable improvement and betterment of the community. To learn more, follow Citizens for the Improvement of Chandler on Facebook. 405 Photography proudly supports Chandler High School and Lions athletics. From sports photography to portraits, 405 Photography will make your memories last a lifetime. To learn more, follow 405 Photography on Facebook.
For the best fire and life safety services, trust the experts at Freedom Alarms. They provide service for schools, hotels, restaurants, gas stations, and commercial and residential properties. From fire alarm and sprinkler systems to camera and access control security systems and more, Freedom Alarms is dedicated to keeping you safe. Call Freedom Alarms at 405-328-7194 or go online to freedomalarms.net. Freedom Alarms, your one-stop provider for fire and life safety services.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Since 2001, Sean Sullivan Roofing has been serving Chandler and the surrounding communities by providing superior roofing, siding, and gutter solutions. Whether you need a small repair or a full replacement, they provide the highest quality workmanship and a product that's guaranteed to last. To get your free estimate, call Sean Sullivan Roofing at 405-834-7657 or go online to SeanSullivanRoofing.com. Fully licensed and insured. License number 8000053.
For decades, customers have come to trust Landstar to deliver shipments safely, securely, and on time. Landstar services are delivered by our unique, industry-leading entrepreneurial business model. Our network of independent business owners provide customers with personalized service at the local level. And that's what makes Landstar uniquely qualified.
All right, welcome back to Freeman Fieldhouse. Hannah Smith, Boudreaux T. Wilson, and we are at the conclusion of tonight's stunt competition, regional competition to seed the teams. So, Hannah, I saw you had drawn out the bracket. So what's that? We've yet to determine who the regional champion will be, but it's to be noted that Bethany is the number one overall seed because they had the most wins during the regular season, correct?
Correct.
All right. Now, how many matches would that be? Do you know?
You know, I'm not really sure. Each team is required to play 4 matches.
Okay.
And then going past that is just at the preference of the coach.
Okay.
You know how that works. I mean, like, you could go play harder teams and lose, and then that would have seeded them lower in the regional bracket, which would have been a risk. But for Bethany, they are a really, really good team, so it was probably pretty hard to foresee them losing a game.
Now, we do have the defending state champions coming up in CHA, and you think Bristow's going to win.
I am favoring Bristow for this game, just from what I've seen today.
Whoa. So how it looks right now, Chandler will be the 4 seed with their win over Sequoia, and they will face off in game number 3 in the first round, and that winner will face number 1 Bethany in the state semifinals.
State semifinals. I know. Win one game, make it to the semifinals.
Love it. Love it. Peanut butter. And then 2 and 3.
Yes.
Which will be the regional champion. You think it'll be Bristow.
Yes.
So CHA and Bristow would compete.
Again, they're going to meet each other again, I foresee in the near future.
Okay. Well, just as long as you foresee Chandler beating and upsetting Bethany.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Stranger things have happened.
Let's do it.
All right, so we're going to see here. Bristow won the coin toss, so they will get to pick 1 through 4 out of the playbook.
Hey.
Right. Then we go from there. We'll have a 2-minute break after the first set of routines in quarter number 1.
Quarter number 1. You're pretty much a professional at this now.
I just told Jeff, I said, I was just on the phone with Mr. Matheny, and I said, he said, are you learning anything? I go, yeah, I learned I don't know anything about stunt until now. And then I told him, I said, I can get us through one. He said, Hannah will be the Shane Earp of stunt. I said, thank you. Thank you. I said, perfect. So I'm sure that next season during stunt that we will be on the Deuce, Chandler Lines TV too.
Yes. You know what? There was a moment in my high school career where broadcasting was going to be my major in college.
Why didn't you?
I went to Miss Foster's chemistry class and changed my mind.
Yeah, Debbie will get you. All right, here we go. We should have had J.R. Cinco make us say a regional trophy.
Oh, that would have been fun. Next year.
Yeah. We could have the only regional trophy in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Ha, take that. 6A, 5A, 12 teamers. Oh, CHA stumbling a little bit. Hannah may be on to something here. I got to give the edge to Bristow so far. Oh, Bristow with the point.
Yeah, I'm going Bristow on that one. They held that ending structure just a little bit longer.
Well, she was fully extended too. I mean, she got the ankle all the way to the or the Achilles. Yeah.
Yep. The judges agreed with us. They didn't take long to
That's
determine
right,
that
judges.
Bristow
We know
was
what's
gonna
up.
have that.
We know what's up over here.
Okay. Crusaders are calling routine number 1. Remember, the stunt routines increase by difficulty as the number of the play goes up.
Okay. So this is the easiest routine?
This is ideally the easiest routine, yes. Sometimes I think the simple skills are just as hard as the difficult skills.
Right.
But both of these teams do a really good job at making these things look as easy as they should be.
Bristow with a little bit of off timing there for that extension. The V.
Look at you, extension.
Mm-hmm. I got to show out. We're in the finals.
Yeah.
I got to show I learned something over the past 4 hours.
That's all it takes.
Ooh,
4 games.
that's going to be close. I
Yeah.
think CHA might have got that one. Do that little bloop there. Whoa, quick timing again. Oh, tied. I could have seen that.
They're like, yeah.
I could have seen that.
Possession back over to Bristow.
It's hard for me to focus on both teams at one time.
Mm-hmm.
3. Bristow says, we don't need no cheer. We're going to get out here and
we're
bring
just
3.
coming out and doing it.
Yeah, we're going to bring 3 to you. There's Reese. She's already practicing.
Yeah. She just got here.
Okay. Oh, that's going to be bad, dude.
Yep. Bristow had to fall all the way to the ground.
You can see the disgust on the Flyer's face.
Yes, so upset.
The Flyer? Another little bobble there on that group. I think the Crusaders found their way to a tie.
I agree.
2-2, end of 1.
You called it.
3.
Oh, yeah, we have one more routine. We have 4 points on the board, but
Yes,
they had a
because we had a tie.
Mm-hmm. Yep. our final routine.
You can
of the
have
first
no
quarter.
points, 1 point, or 2 points.
Yes.
Now, both those teams were similarly inverted there.
Mhm.
Where we saw earlier, CHA was more vertical.
Yeah, they must have made a little bit of adjustments.
I think that would affect timing if you were more vertical. Like,
Yeah, it does. Affects the
look at me
flip
go.
too.
My mom's probably home dying laughing.
I'm gonna send that one to CHA as well.
Ooh.
Bristow had a little bit of a fumble out of their front flip.
Oh, we had a tie. Yeah, I forgot about that. Dun, 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 dun. Yep.
Okay. I feel like the pace of this game is up a little bit.
Yeah, it's quick.
That's it.
Very quick. Yep.
Up and down and up and
They're
down.
probably like, we don't care about no 2-minute timeout. You keep just thinking, yeah, I thought the score was wrong a while ago. 2-1. I thought. So CHA has taken a non-commanding 3-2 lead after game number 1.
Quarter 1.
Yeah, game, quarter, something. Match. You know, that's what the defending champs do. They find that inner strength.
I guess so.
The lights are on.
strong.
They didn't really come out swinging, but they came on as a late charge.
Yeah, I think they look better starting this game than they did against Chandler,
Right?
which is good, I guess. They're fighting for that seed.
We need to get Jack out there to show us some skills.
Yeah, he's got some.
He could probably do a toe touch.
Yeah, I'm sure he can.
He probably says, man, I'm old. It hurt my hamstrings or something.
Now my shoulder.
Yeah.
I could jump as well.
Yeah.
My shoulder.
Wow. Why, Jack? Why? Oh, man. 1 minute left in the timeout. Once again, the 15th, Wednesday the 15th at OBU will be the state 4A and down, which the Lady Lions will be participating in as the 4 seed. They will be facing Sequoia Claremore so they can get revenge for basketball.
There we go. Let's take care of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you might have got us there. We're going to get you in stunt. Capital stunt.
Capital stunt.
All right. Quarter number 2, forthcoming.
Quarter number 2, partner stunt, or not partner stunts, pyramids and tosses.
Pyramids and tosses.
We have connections. Our flyers will connect.
Hopefully.
Yes.
I guess it really depends on who you're cheering for if you want them to connect or not.
Look, we got some chants.
I like it. I like it.
Cheering for the cheerleaders.
Uh-oh, Thursday 4:10 and Friday 4:11. Big Willie's is open for breakfast. Let's go.
Love me a breakfast burrito.
Yeah, their biscuits and gravy.
No.
Shane, just send me a check for that free advertising, all right? He doesn't need any advertising, I promise. Oh. Well, timing issue over for CHA maybe, or Bristow was fast. I'm not sure which that was. Good basket tosses.
Ew, I like those pike split baskets. They're really cool.
There's the connection part. Both teams connected well.
I think that
Solid routine. I might have to go with the Crusaders. I think Bristow had a little blip in there in the beginning. One thing about it, with these performances, yeah, that was fast.
Yeah, that
huh?
was so fast.
Well, what I was saying is, with such clean routines, you don't have as many marks on your paper
Correct.
to count up,
It's-
right?
Yeah.
2.
That's kind of easy to. At the state competition, they will video so they can have playback.
Oh. They need a production crew. We can do that. Oh, that was
Yes. So
pretty solid
pretty.
both sides there. That little set. Got to be careful not to throw your flyer too high.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tie on that.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I
Maybe,
stuck both arms out. Y'all know you can't see it, but I was calling a tie.
maybe the judges saw something we didn't, but
No, they saw what we saw.
I think that was a very good routine for both teams.
Here comes the score being called in to Brittany. She comes out on the floor. Here's the ruling.
Both arms.
Dang!
Yeah.
Hannah and I had that one nailed. Bristow's going 1.
Pyramid 1.
Oh, man.
I would have liked to see a little bit of 5 or 6, but that's okay. We'll save that for the state tournament. Both teams will probably go home and practice those higher levels.
Snyder was the only one with a 5 and 6 tonight.
Yeah, when she only called 5 and 6 in tumbling, she said they have plans to work on stunt and pyramids 5 and 6 this week, just in case they come in handy. CHA tried to set out of their cradle just a little early. Maybe the judges were blinking.
Well, they were going to have to because those were pretty equal performances.
Yeah, I agree. For me, that would have ended up being a deciding factor.
And that was just that little blip was the difference in awarding a point and receiving a point. Here's the decision. Here goes Brittany.
You can kind of tell by her arms, by the way she holds her arms.
They're
you
going
can
even.
Tell. Wow.
Oh.
They saw something on Bristow I didn't see.
They saw something on Bristow I didn't see. Timeout from the game. Oh, man. I didn't really see what you saw on the blip. Of course, I was kind of, like I said, it's hard for me to watch both and try to, like, I'm just sitting here constantly scanning back and forth. I feel like I'm a...
You're almost watching for a ponytail to move.
Right.
She's like, wait.
Did that ribbon just come out too far? Man. I keep seeing these red and blue on the floor, red, white, and blue, and I'm thinking, man, Chandler's doing good. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's CHA. Might be noted that the head boys basketball coach at CHA is Mr. Jonte Ezel, also Jonte Austin of the 1997 Chandler Lions State Championship fame. And the girls came in and saw Jonte's All-State picture up on the wall.
And they were like, wait.
No, they were taking pictures of it. So I would assume he probably had to get a little brag in. I'm going to have to call him on the way home. John, did you brag to these girls?
Did you tell those girls to find that picture?
Jonte is also...
Here we go. I wanted to taste a 5, and CHA is going to give it to us.
Trying to extend that lead, but Jonte also is the golf coach at CHA.
Oh. I didn't take golf up until my 30s. I wish I would have golfed. I wish I would have golfed in high school. That would have been fun.
Ren Dolly and Logan and let's see, Logan Allen have been dominating. They've been doing work.
And, Logan's one of my little junior high cheerleaders, so she kind of had one of those multi-athlete days where she teed off at like 8 a.m. and did a game, came straight home and jumped on the bus and went to a stunt game with us.
Nice.
And did well at both.
I think that was Kurama point.
I did like that. It was pretty clean.
Yeah, Logan and Ren both are. Ree's won 2 tournaments, maybe, and Logan's won 2.
Mm-hmm.
Timeout. Oh.
I think we're at halftime already.
God, that was fast.
I know.
All right, we'll be back on Chandler Lions TV right after this.
For the best fire and life safety services, trust the experts at Freedom Alarms. They provide service for schools, hotels, restaurants, gas stations, and commercial and residential properties. From fire alarm and sprinkler systems to camera and access control security systems and more, Freedom Alarms is dedicated to keeping you safe. Call Freedom Alarms at 405-328-7194 or go online to freedomalarms.net. Freedom Alarms, your one-stop provider for fire and life safety services.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Since 2001, Sean Sullivan Roofing has been serving Chandler and the surrounding communities by providing superior roofing, siding, and gutter solutions. Whether you need a small repair or a full replacement, they provide the highest quality workmanship and a product that's guaranteed to last. To get your free estimate, call Sean Sullivan Roofing at 405-834-7657 or go online to SeanSullivanRoofing.com. Fully licensed and insured. License number 8000053.
For decades, customers have come to trust Landstar to deliver shipments safely, securely, and on time. Landstar services are delivered by our unique, industry-leading entrepreneurial business model. Our network of independent business owners provide customers with personalized service at the local level. And that's what makes Landstar uniquely qualified to help you succeed.
Williams Foods, more than a grocery store. At Williams Foods, we pride ourselves on our meat, and we have the best, the freshest, the most tender meat money can buy. There is no better meat in the world. Williams Foods cuts it fresh every day, just the way you like it. Don't be fooled by big box stores that don't cut their meat on site. We do meat right and better than anyone. Williams Foods, where we still sack and carry out your groceries for you because you deserve it. Williams Foods, your fresh meat, fresh produce, and much more store since 1971.
Need a school letter jacket? Call J.R. Cunningham at Cinco today. Cinco is a proud supporter of Chandler Lion Athletics, exclusive sponsor of the Mark Howard Memorial Baseball Tournament, and the official provider to the Oklahoma Coaches Association for All-State rings and All-State jackets. To order your custom school letter jacket today, email jr at synco@cotc.net or call 405-258-0282. That's 405-258-0282. Cinco, the choice of champions.
Tones Enterprises is a proud supporter of Chandler High School athletics. Whether you want to score a flavorful soft snow cone or be the team hero with a hot, fresh, made-to-order pizza, Tones will make you the real MVP. Follow Tones Funky Snow Cone Tina and Tones United Nation Pizza Company on Facebook to see where the trucks are parked and satisfy your cravings. Or schedule your event with Tones. Call 405-240-7469. Taste the Tones difference.
When it comes to car detailing, no one is better than Red's Auto Detail. They provide quality cleaning and finishing services for your personal and commercial vehicles. From washing and waxing to interior and exterior detailing, they'll make your vehicle look brand new. And they offer pickup and delivery for your convenience. Find Red's Auto Detail on Facebook or call Red at 918-841-0250. That's 918-841-0250 for Red's Auto Detail.
CIC, Citizens for the Improvement of Chandler, proudly support Chandler High School and Lions Athletics. CIC is an organization for the charitable improvement and betterment of the community. To learn more, follow Citizens for the Improvement of Chandler on Facebook. 405 Photography proudly supports Chandler High School and Lions Athletics. From sports photography to portraits, 405 Photography will make your memories last a lifetime. To learn more, follow 405 Photography on Facebook.
For the best fire and life safety services, trust the experts at Freedom Alarms. They provide service for schools, hotels, restaurants, gas stations, and commercial and residential properties. From fire alarm and sprinkler systems to camera and access control security systems and more, Freedom Alarms is dedicated to keeping you safe. Call Freedom Alarms at 405-328-7194 or go online to freedomalarms.net. Freedom Alarms, your one-stop provider for fire and life safety services.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Since 2001, Sean Sullivan Roofing has been serving Chandler and the surrounding communities by providing superior roofing, siding, and gutter solutions. Whether you need a small repair or a full replacement, they provide the highest quality workmanship and a product that's guaranteed to last. To get your free estimate, call Sean Sullivan Roofing at 405-834-7657 or go online to SeanSullivanRoofing.com. Fully licensed and insured. License number 8000053.
For decades, customers have come to trust Landstar to deliver shipments safely, securely, and on time. Landstar services are delivered by our unique, industry-leading entrepreneurial business model. Our network of independent business owners provide customers with personalized service at the local level. And that's what makes Landstar uniquely qualified to help you succeed.
Williams Food.
All right, welcome back. Hannah, before we get started here with this second half, third quarter of the game, I just want to say thank you very much for being here today. I know that we've had some technical difficulties. We had some great talk in the beginning that we didn't get, which I apologize for. It's my fault, but main things we're here. We've got the lady lines, and we've done the best we can do this evening, but I just want to thank you for your technical aspect and expertise of what's going on and be able to explain it. I have a distinct feeling that next year when that Stunt has a home event, that Chandler Lions TV will be a part of it, and we hope that you will be back to, we have Shane for wrestling, Shane Hurt for wrestling.
Yeah.
You're our correspondent for Stunt.
That's right. Now, please twist my arm more to make me talk about something I like.
There you go. I was reading your resume and I got tired. One.
I told Coach Snyder, I said, I think that he's going to get more than he was expecting. And then
That's okay.
He didn't know I could talk so much about myself.
That's okay. Easy when you're successful.
Yeah.
Just a little half second off there, you could tell. Don't know which side it's on, though.
Bulls of CHA were just a little off on timing.
Looks like they held at the top just a little bit too long, right?
It's so hard to hold that type of a skill no matter how good you are at those handstand forward rolls. Sometimes you kick up a little too hard or not enough, and it's just a little bit of an adjustment every
Bristow
time.
gets this point.
Okay.
Those forward rolls in the back, they just held them too long at the top. They didn't. Their timing was off. Hey, at least I can sound like what I know I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're right. We'll take the point.
But and that was a slight abnormality.
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
Yeah, just slight. Okay.
So the X means
that CHA is forfeiting. They are not going to do this tumble.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that Bristol automatically gets the point. If they have more than 12 demerits, if you will, they won't get the point, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know it either.
Yep, we're looking for less than 12 deductions here. I nailed those back tucks.
Depth was a little different. Does that matter?
Maybe. Bristow is...
That's still good enough for a point.
Yeah, bringing lots of energy. Their crowd is really riled up for them
7-5.
today.
They're trying to knock off the defending champs. And they get to face the defending champs next week.
That's right.
Okay. 6. And I think we have a forfeit.
Did they call 6?
Yeah. They called 6 and forfeited. Huh. Very interesting, Miss Smith.
I'm interested.
Bristol says, we got your 6.
Yeah, they said, okay, we'll do it.
You want 6? We'll show you 6.
Fine, I like to watch 6. The harder the skills, the more entertaining it is.
Ooh, she's good.
Good job, Bristow.
She nailed that.
Nice.
Okay, I see you.
Okay.
Performance of the night so far, I think. Routine of the night, I should say. Whichever. Okay.
Little number 3 had a little bit of a mishap, and she also had a modification on her skill. She did not throw. I think that it is written as a full, and she just did a double back handspring. But just because there's a modification doesn't mean anything.
This point's longer to come in, but I still think it's good. Didn't see that much discrepancy, did you? Oh, wow.
It will not be awarded
Holy
a point.
cow. Did you see that? Did you see 12?
I feel like I would have to watch it again.
We got the Brett Miller electric replay. Not sure what, I don't.
I'm wondering
Is
if...
CHA missing a girl? You
I
think?
don't know.
Be kind of interesting to know why they forfeited these. Call the routine a number
Right.
to forfeit.
Yeah, because they're to forfeit, they're banking on Bristow to do bad enough to not receive a point at all, which would not move
Well, they
the score on
did.
the board.
They succeeded the last time.
They did.
We'll see what happens this time.
We got a little bit of formation off. We've got one in the middle and one on the line. Slight minor deduction for a formation being wrong.
All right.
But Bristow will take the point for tumble 5.
Well, we got 2 minutes left, and it's 7-6.
Yeah.
CHA leading.
It is close.
Ooh, Nelly.
You know, you mentioned just shortly like about some of the success I had as a college cheerleader, but
Sure.
my life as a high school cheerleader was not as successful. Every single year at cheer camp, I tried out for All-American and never made it. Any year. I went to all-region tryouts and just thought, for sure I can make it. And I was not an all-region cheerleader. I didn't get to try out for all-state. So when I watch a lot of decorated cheerleaders or even cheerleaders that I went to cheer with at UCO, I think they were so much more skilled than me or so much better than me. And so it just goes to show that you don't have to be
You can evolve.
the best.
You can evolve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked really, really hard and never gave up. And I won because I had a team
Right.
That was
surrounded.
there
You were
with
surrounded
me.
by greatness.
Yeah, I mean, because by myself, by myself I fell short, but as a team, I'm a national champion.
Well, but here's the deal that Papa Ed Miller, always preached. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
And it has a tendency to break if it falls apart
Yeah.
because you persevered and you worked hard at your craft and you put forth the effort.
Yeah.
Your link was not the weakest link.
Weakest
Yeah,
link,
linkest link. Yeah, easy for you to say.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, the success comes along with the effort.
Never give up.
Okay, Jim Valvano. One of the greatest speeches ever. Well, this fourth quarter is going to be interesting to see what numbers are chosen. So if I'm Bristow, I choose those numbers.
Yeah, those higher numbers, right? Except
that doesn't mean they can't do them in the fourth quarter.
Right.
I mean, it may be just kind of a psychological fluid.
Yeah, because I feel like they
don't show them before.
I feel like they did some pyramids and stunts that they didn't do against Chandler.
Very interesting here. Inspector Clouseau.
Yeah.
All right, you can kill that buzzer anytime now. Thank you. 1.
Okay. So a smart coach would be taking notes, knowing what worked for your team and what didn't going into this fourth quarter.
Oh, I would bet they know. I bet it's written down. Here we go. First portion of
so far, really clean.
A little timing issue on that one on the R left for the Crusaders. She was down a little bit early, I think. Maybe a tie?
Yeah. Unless they saw your timing.
Again, I think that...
Those rolls?
Yeah.
Those handstand forward rolls.
Yeah. I think it was just a little slow.
My junior high cheerleaders, whenever they warm up every day, we do front rolls, back rolls, handstand forward rolls for stunt purposes.
It's a little tighter formation for CHA than it was. That was a long stretch for Bristow on that connect. They almost didn't get it. I mean, they were
reaching
half a hand probably.
Yeah.
Just a lot more closeness in that. See, they were more closer there with that connect than they were the previous one.
Right.
They almost didn't get that one. I'm going tie, CHA.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Let's see how bad I'm off. Snyder don't need to hire any stinking judges. We're right here.
Right.
Yeah, we got this. No tie. Oh,
you're right. There you go. Tie in the first round.
Okay.
Within 2. Do you notice her within 2? 3. It's these 3 points. 1 and 3.
There you go.
1.
A tie. Bristow got 1. Right, there you go.
There we go. Yeah,
That's it.
It was the within 2.
She's going to be laughing so bad.
It was the within 2 that was getting there. Remember, that's a sign that shows how close the decision was between CHA winning the point and tying.
So I was almost dead right. I mean,
Yeah,
being
it
within
was-
2 points,
yeah,
that was pretty
that
good.
round was very, very tight.
Yeah. Man. I think that CHA's handstands in that front roll are just a little bit too slow. She holds it too much at the top.
Yeah, they hold it just a little bit long.
She needs to be half a second faster with that. If I was,
Tuck your head and roll.
huh?
Look to your belly button.
Oh yeah.
It makes you roll.
Funny thing is, it's easier to roll now when you don't have as much bounce. But no telling which way you're going to roll at that
Right.
point. Sideways roll.
Oh no!
Is that what we're after?
And can you get up from the roll?
I mean, Reese has been at dance for 2 hours. She's out
And
there.
she's still going.
Yeah.
Yep.
Reese, sweetheart, can I have 1/100th% of your energy,
Yes.
please? Funny thing is today, as I went to Rejuvenate and got a full drip,
Yeah.
and I
An IV bag.
yeah, hopefully I'll wake up and it helps. It hadn't really kicked in yet, so
I bet you wake up feeling great.
IV infusion in the morning at 8:30. So looking
Neat.
forward to that. 4. Yeah, what you looking for? Thank you, Nurse Jacqueline, for being here
Yeah.
for the event in case something transpired, which it has not yet, and we pray it does not. This has been fun. I've enjoyed this. Ooh, a little wobble. A little wobble on that
Yep.
hoist.
I really like that transition move. It's cute.
Ooh, CHA.
A little wobbly.
Struggle, yeah.
To the... Oh, there's gonna be the change right there. Oh, okay.
I think that was decided pretty easily.
Yep, we'll give that part to Bristow, but it's not over yet.
No, I don't even know if they made it under the demerits. Maybe a 0-0. CHA forfeiting part 2. No guaranteed points, though.
I'm very confused at why they're not doing any of the tumblings. Oh no.
Like I said, no guarantee of points.
You're right. Got a little bit of movement on Bristow's side. You know they're tired. It's a little hard to hold them still when you're...
A lot of more timing issues there.
Got a brace switch up here.
One, 0. 1 Bristow. 0. Oof.
Yeah, the last one was hard.
CHA.
Yeah.
1-0-1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure that Bristow scored on their routine that CHA forfeited.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're about to find out.
I really only saw that one bumble, the back handspring, but there we go. You're so
Nailed
good
it.
at this now.
Nailed it.
1-1.
Guess what? We can have a tie. Timeout. CHA. If Bristow was to sweep,
Yeah, the next.
they got to sweep this one. Could be
Yeah.
11-11.
Close. Anybody's game
Is this
still.
4?
This is 3.
3. So we got this
we got
one
6
and
points left.
Oh, okay. Man, let's see. How's this going to work? Bristow could get 4-2. Nope, that gives CHA the win. 6 points. Okay, so we got to have 5-1. Nope, that one's still.
But remember, we could also go 6-6.
We could do that. We could have some zeros.
Yep.
Come on, you gotta give me a little bit of credit for 101 there.
Yeah, you're doing really, really good.
Yeah.
Predicting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've actually seen it. I'm not just guessing. I mean, I see some of the mistakes because you've pointed them out. I mean, it's just about how important and minute that just the slightest little weeble wobble can be.
Yep.
I may have to adopt a daughter so I can have a stunt daughter. Lacey, can I hire you for lessons? Or Hannah, can I hire you for lessons?
For lessons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. 2.
2.
Lower level of difficulty.
Lower level of difficulty. Plenty of opportunity to mess up when you're this tired at the end of the day.
That was awesome.
Cutest little fan. Very tight cradles.
Oh, just a slight bobble for Bristow. I'll give CHA that one.
Got an extra person on the mat for Bristow. That will be a deduction. Got a miss motion for Bristow.
So is 7 too many, or was there one that didn't get off in time?
They had one extra. Yeah.
They both have 7 currently.
Yes. There was an 8th girl on Bristow's mat.
When the routine started, is that when they have to be off by?
Yep. There's a 1.5 8 count, like transition time. So it's really like a 2-minute 8 count, I guess, soft period where you can
They almost had another one. You had to push her off there.
I think this is a very good routine call for CHA. I think they might secure.
Clean sweep.
Yeah, I think they're going to secure the win here.
Clean sweep. Clean sweep, CHA.
And they proved me wrong.
Well, it was interesting in that third quarter.
Yeah.
Was that the third quarter they were calling numbers that they didn't perform in?
Correct.
That was weird.
That's weird.
I believe it's a clean sweep. What do you think?
I think so too. I think CHA looked just a little bit better in all of those. Bristow had a really good effort. They still looked really good. They just had a few minor errors. Those ponytails swinging the wrong way.
Wrong way. The wind's not blowing. Here we go. Whoa. Whoa.
And they said 4th round. Did I miss one?
It should be 2-1. Right? They tied, right?
2-1.
Should be 2-1. No, 2-1.
For Brittany.
What are we doing here?
3, 2, and 3.
That can't be right. Let's start over. Tie.
3 and 2.
I'm so confused.
2 for Bristow.
I thought it was tie, Bristow, them. I thought it was 2-2.
Tie. CHA, tie. 2
That's
for
not what she
Bristow.
indicated.
3 for CHA.
I'm so confused. Tie?
Tie. CHA, tie.
Tie. So 2 and 3.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So now it's 14-10. Scores out of reach for Bristow. So CHA
Yeah.
will be the regional champion. They will be the 2 seed and face Bristow
Yes,
in
again.
the first round of state.
And as close
Chandler?
as this game has been, it will. I bet it'll
Get
be
your
just as tight
eraser-
there.
Get
I
your
know.
eraser out.
So sorry, CHA.
Timeout, Bristow.
So do we have another round left?
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. They can't score
Correct.
4.
You're right.
Well, no, they got it 14-11. I thought it was 14-10. They were down 3.
8, 9.
It was 13-10.
I still think it's 10-14.
It was 11-8, right?
I think it was 11-8.
Right. So
So it should be 10-14.
no, but CHA, it was tie, CHA tie, right? Should be 14-10.
Yeah. I think so. I think it's supposed to be 10-14.
14-10, I think. I don't think the scores are. Did you text Preston?
Yeah, I texted Brittany.
What do we got going here? I think it's 14-10. It was 11-8 going into the 14-10. You just created one of my greatest pet peeves ever,
Yeah.
giving the losing score first.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. My mom does it to me all the time, and she makes it
I
fun.
was just going home visitor.
I do winner first. All right, here we go. Bristow's pick. Is there really any need for him to pick at this point?
Stunt does have a mercy rule, but not in this fourth quarter. I mean, you just let the athletes play.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going into the fourth quarter and there's no
mathematical
way that a team could should come back, then
Whoa, 12 points? Is that possible?
Yeah, I guess you could win.
I don't think that's even possible, is it? I mean, because you get 12 possible points in the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
And only 9 for the first 3?
No, there's 12 in the first.
4, 4, 4, 4? 2, 2, 4 in the first quarter?
12 possible points in the first 3 quarters and then 12 at the end.
If you're behind 10 or 11 to nothing going into the fourth, the likelihood of you winning is not very good.
Correct, yeah.
Virtually impossible. Uh-oh.
Hey.
We're still 1. Bristow maybe 2.
Got a little bit of timing issues on the back handsprings. The score looked nice. Nice. Stick and stand is what we call that in cheerleading.
I call it the Mary Lou Retton. Simone Biles. Shannon Miller. 2-0 Bristow. I like the basket toss.
Yes, they are fun. There's one thing I miss out on in junior high. Junior high basket tosses are not legal. But it is for safety, so.
Maybe a clean sweep for Bristow. Maybe. I can only imagine what Britt hears in her iPod or whatever it is she has
Yeah,
on to
it's
hear.
really, really, really loud. I think I missed talking about Bristow's team.
Go ahead.
Hey, this is their first year to compete in stunt, believe it or not.
Okay.
Look how great they're doing. This fall, they placed runner-up at OSSAA, in the 4A division. Okay, we went 2-1 in that round. Brittany said, I'm done.
I'm done. Peace out, Girl Scout. Holla at you later.
Okay, so that ends our game.
15-12. Yes.
15-12. CHA will
Be the regional champs.
be the regional champs.
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of. Since Bethany didn't have to play.
Go ahead about Bristow,
yes,
please.
To finish with Bristow's information, they have one senior that's competing with them, Macy Peters, and she's going to attend OSU in the fall. Not
Ooh,
cheering,
okay.
but she is going to go be a cowboy. Melanie Kent is also a senior, but she was not able to compete because of a knee injury.
Terrible.
But she stepped up as into the role of team photographer. So she still hangs around with the team.
Nice.
And she's going to attend OCU in the fall as a member of their stunt team and perform on their nationals team.
Okay. Awesome.
So all of these teams have cheerleaders going on, which is all we could ask for.
There you go. That's what it's about. So, last thoughts on today's activities?
I think everybody had a lot of success today. Proud of Chandler, 1-1.
Like I said, you never know. I mean, I foresee that we'll carry some stunt stuff on Chandler Lions TV. And it's always in the spring, is that right?
It's always in the spring.
Always in the spring. So, all right. Anything else?
That's all I got.
All right. For Hannah Smith, I'm Boudreaux T. Wilson. We appreciate you tuning in to the 2025 Regional Stunt Championships here at Freeman Fieldhouse. We will see you at the next event. Not really sure what that is. Calendar's full for everybody and everything. So we do have the high school track meet here Friday.
Yeah.
That'll be a busy day.
Yeah.
Be lots of folks over there. And I think JH baseball plays that evening. So hopefully we'll have the tracksters out of here before.
Baseball's still playing, right? They have the
baseball
tournament, right?
Conference tournament at Okema and Prague. Okema being the host site.
Lucky
and
baseball
we are
boys
the,
get to miss my chemistry test this week.
We are the 1 seed for baseball, and they were victorious 13-4 tonight over Henrietta.
15-4, right?
Yeah, 15-4, excuse me. Still undefeated in district play, so that's good too. So a lot of good and exciting things. And I might also, we haven't been on the broadcast since this has happened, and I should have said it earlier, but from what Zach posted, that band and choir were the only sweepstakes winners for both 4A and down.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Rock and roll, yeah,
here.
really are. And Ag always doing great things, and you know the Thespians earlier. I mean, it's just right now it's just great time to be a Lion for sure, and we're just happy to bring you a microcosm of everything going on here on Chandler Lions TV. We try to catch everything we can and all events and activities. So it's always fun to see what we're going to come up with next. And Mr. Matheny calls and goes, "Hey, do you want it?" And I don't even really give him the chance to say what it's going to be. I was like, yes, I'm in. So I'm always in for that. So, Hannah, again, thank you.
Thank
and Boudreaux
you.
T. Wilson, we'll talk to you soon. Go Lions.
Go Lions.